There's a lot that makes SUNY Plattsburgh special. I would say one of the first things is diversity. I've been able to immerse myself in so many different cultures. I have friends from like so many different countries, and it's been really cool to learn about them and their stories. I also just think what's so special is how motivated all the students are.
I found that even though we're all so different, I feel like there's a very welcoming community here. And I feel like even though there's people of so many differences, I think that we can all connect on the same topics of the fact that we are together.
I'm at the library a lot, so I love the Feinberg Library. It's a nice little zen place, but once I'm done with my work, I'll usually go up to where Tim Hortons is and go hang out.
The Hub is a room in the Angel College Center, which is the student center for SUNY Plattsburgh, which stands for Honoring, Uniting, and Building. And it's a place where students of marginalized populations, minority groups, and anyone in general just can come in and enjoy, talk. There's a bunch of chairs and sometimes there are snacks. That's where the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is housed, so you can always reach out to people from there in that office, and they always have events going on.
I would say student life at SUNY Plattsburgh is a lot different than other schools in the sense that we have a lot of those opportunities and we have a lot of different clubs and interests for other people.
If you want community, if you want connection, there's ample opportunity. I am particularly part of the biking club because I love being in nature and I love biking around. So there's a club called Biketopia, which I'm a part of. I'm a part of the cooking club. Then there's a knitting club.
I think you should go to the involvement fair the first week in the school, and just any activity on campus that interests you. You could always get a roommate or a group of friends to go and even just check it out. No one's gonna get mad if you don't come back, but doing the things that you wouldn't push yourself to do to begin with is how you're gonna get involved. That's what I did, and that's how I got this involved, is pushing myself out of my comfort zone.
Flyers, you see people tabling, like I said, and it's very fun to see all the cool things that are happening on campus in there.
We have club, intramural sports, or Division III sports. We have 18 teams, so it's very nice. You can go watch, or you could do club and organization events. We have cultural clubs, religion clubs, art, music, theater. We have major-based clubs, so like accounting, anything like that. They hold events all the time. You can easily join anything.
For a lot of students, we recognize that it's their first time away from homes. So for them to feel comfortable and find their crowd, find something that gives them comfort and does not allow them to feel, it's fine to be introverted and it's great to have your own space, which is also like we have nature around and things like that.
The Student Association is a student government. It's, we're a bunch of students. There's, I think, 32 of us altogether with senators and exec. We represent the students. We talk to the students, see what they need. One of my favorite things is the sporting events. I'm a really big basketball fan. And so I really like anytime there's a home game, I'm always there. I go with my friends and it's just really fun because a lot of students do come. And another big one is hockey games. That one's definitely the most attended, I would say.
And when you go uptown, which is very close, there's a bunch of more chain-like places generally up there that you can go to your heart's content, whatever you're looking for. I'm sure no matter where you're from, you've heard of them. And it's lovely. But when you go downtown, which is actually arguably closer, although they're very similar, it's a lot more local places, mom and pop shops and local restaurants, and a bit more of a city or homely kind of place. And you can spend a day just kind of walking downtown, taking in the sights, going to the shops, going to the monuments, sitting by the Saranac. It's a lot of fun.
I think having a car on campus is a great idea, so you don't have to use the shuttle. Even though it is a great option for those that can have a car on campus, the shuttle system's great. But if you just find yourself on a weekend bored and you say, hey, I want to go to Montreal.
I ended up getting really good roommates, and eventually I found a good group of guys that I went into a suite in for my junior year. And you know what? It's been an amazing experience. I gotta recommend the suite life to people.
Housing offers events all the time, like bingos and trivia nights. Chartwell's holds events every single day, basically. You see something new in the dining area, so there's something to do basically every day.
My advice is that get as involved as you can, and you're gonna learn a lot of skills within your major as you go through school. However, the skills that you can learn in leadership positions, in serving your community, in learning about different educational outcomes will turn you into a different person and can transform you. And so it's funny how quickly people will respond back to you, because it's really just taking that first initiative.
One piece of best advice I can give is definitely coming out and just coming out of your comfort zone, getting to know more people around here, attending campus events, and definitely, building closer relationships with your professors, your advisors, and your peers around you, because that's going to lead you into some very successful pathways throughout your college experience.
I think the main thing though is the bonds that I made here. I've made so many friends, I've met so many different types of people, and they've all taught me different things in life.
I applied to every SUNY, and I had different options. SUNY Plattsburgh wasn't my first option in the beginning until I came here, and then I was like, oh no, yeah, this is there's no question about it. I put my deposit in the next day. I was like, SUNY Plattsburgh is the one.
When I hear SUNY Plattsburgh, I think of support and togetherness. I never feel alone, and there's always a community somewhere to go to. I think of activity because we're an active campus with something always going on.
My name's Alex. I'm a business and finance major, and I went to Fox Lane High School. The moment I got here, when I was walking around campus, it just felt like home. It just has that feel to it that other schools don't have.
Now looking back, I was searching for a place that felt like home. And it's not easy to describe why it felt like home here, but it did. And I had this gut feeling that this just was the place for me, and I felt happy here. So many people were invested in my success, and I wasn't used to that in my life, and this felt really good, and I felt really supported.
My name's Julia. I'm a business major, so business administration, global supply chain, management, and human resource. And I graduated from Saratoga Springs High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because the School of Business was so versatile, and it allowed me to have multiple majors and multiple minors and still graduate early, if not on time with the rest of my class.
My name is Matthew Wendler. I'm a junior public relations major, and I graduated as valedictorian at Morris Central School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I wanted something far away. I wanted someplace different. And when I saw Plattsburgh, it was actually the only school I signed up for. I saw it was in the Adirondacks. It had that small town feel, something I was looking for. I grew up in a rural town where there was no sidewalks or really anyone else around. And I just thought it was the perfect place. It had the railroad, the lake.
My name is Eleni Espino. I'm a chemistry major at SUNY Plattsburgh, and the high school I went to was Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, they gave me the best financial aid. So my award summary for my work study, which is what I really wanted coming into college, it was the best out of all the schools that I had applied to. So I was like, oh, ultimately, this was the decision.
So I chose to come here from Brooklyn, and also I kind of weighed out my options with the other schools that I got accepted to, and Plattsburgh was the cheapest among them. It had a really nice and accepting campus feel, and also it was right near a Wendy's, so I was really happy about that.
My name's Xavier Burzette. I major in broadcast journalism and TV and video production. I actually transferred to SUNY Plattsburgh. I knew I wanted to do broadcast journalism, so obviously I was looking for schools that had broadcast journalism. And I did the semester at Oswego, and I was like, oh, this is not what I want to do. When I found SUNY Plattsburgh, I knew a few people that went here, which was great. And it just seemed to be my type of vibe. I checked it out online, and I just applied. I didn't even come in person.
My name is Brandon Brathwaite. I'm a junior here at SUNY Plattsburgh. I'm from Calvert Memorial High School, and my major is Business Administration and Ministry Information Systems. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because it's a different environment. I'm from Long Island, so it's not anything close to it. Everything's clustered over there. There's a lot of things spread out. Everything's in walking distance.
The University Police Department, it's a law enforcement agency that's on the Plattsburgh State campus. Our goal here is to patrol the campus and keep the campus community, students, faculty, keep everyone safe. We're a 24/7 police department, and we just want to create a better experience here for you guys. We have a lot of community policing programs. We create a lot of events for our community and for our students. We have bike patrol units, we have the K-9 program, we have a lot of students that take up the internship opportunity, as well as the student ambassador program that provides students the ability to get an escort home. Definitely think Plattsburgh is a safe community. That's something that we kind of strive ourselves and promote. We have a very quick response time. If there's something that did happen, I would say our response time is less than a minute and we're able to get help for you.
Yes, I definitely do feel safe on campus. I feel like nothing really happens in Plattsburgh. Like nothing really scary happens, especially like when you're coming from somewhere where it's like a little more crime ridden, like the city. Like it's a very different change of scenery.
My name is Zoe Rice, and I'm from Leicester, Massachusetts. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I was recruited here for soccer. So during the recruiting process, I came for a visit, and it was a lot different than where I'm from, which is exactly what I wanted. And so when I came here, I was looking for a school with broadcast journalism, and SUNY Plattsburgh was the only one with that.
Well, I wanted to stay in my hometown. I wanted to be able to help give back to my community. And so that kind of left a few options for me to choose from. And of those all, SUNY Plattsburgh kind of spoke out the most to me, not just because of how close it is to where I currently live, but also because of the various opportunities it offered in terms of the human services courses and majors I could take.
My name is Benjamin Sapulo. I am a music and music arts management major. I graduated from Newark Senior High School, and I transferred from Finger Lakes Community College. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh for a couple different reasons. My main reason was for the major I went into. I had graduated from Finger Lakes Community College with an associate's degree in music recording technology, and I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do, and I was like looking at my options. I scanned through the SUNY system, and I found that Plattsburgh had the music arts management program.
My name is Ariel Sukram, and I'm a criminal justice and law and justice major with a minor in gender and women's studies, and I graduated from the High School for Medical Professions in Canarsie High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh all because of the criminal justice program. I got a letter in the mail saying I got accepted, and I noticed that the criminal justice program offered a variety of classes that I was very interested in.
Hello, I'm Tim Giacchetto. I am a history/adolescent education major here at SUNY Plattsburgh, and I graduated from North Salem High School. I chose Plattsburgh for a number of reasons, but on the academic side, we do have a great education program, and I knew that education was something I'd be interested in, especially in the historical field.
My name is Logan Tolman. I am a finance and business administration major. I am from Stillwater, New York, and I recently attended Castleton University before transferring into Plattsburgh. When I was looking at schools to transfer to, there was a lot of options, and I knew I wanted to get out of my previous program, and I saw that Plattsburgh had a really good business school. My mother went here as well, so she kind of swayed me into checking it out, and once I did a little virtual tour and looked at all the programs the school offered, I think that this was home. The transfer process was really easy. The application was super simple. Once I got admitted, I moved in as soon as I possibly could.
Plattsburgh State has given me a lot over the years, and I wanted to give back, and one of those ways was through coaching. 2 stints, one was 12 years, and now I'm going into my 9th year, my 2nd stint.
Michael Rasklin, childhood education, special education in Garcia High School. My classroom experience has been very good. I started LF as a journalism major, and then I switched into the childhood education program, and it was one of the best decisions I've made. The childhood education program is super welcoming, and it's just a really good overall program. It's been the best years of my life. I've met some of my closest friends. The athletics here are super competitive. We played a really good conference, all of us. So it's just a really good overall experience. If you're looking to get involved in athletics, there's plenty of different opportunities, different sports here.
So I do live in the city of Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh, I think, has really grown on me, and I've really come to appreciate this as my home, in part because there's like a little bit of everything in or around Plattsburgh. So Burlington, a little bit bigger city. It's just an hour and 15 minutes. You get a beautiful ferry ride on the way there. So I really enjoy that. There's a lot to do in Burlington. And then Montreal, which is, I think, ultimately kind of one of the great cities of the world, period, is an hour and a half away and easy to do on a day trip. So, there's great food in Montreal. There are great museums in Montreal. I'm a big live music person, so I think I saw like 9 concerts in Montreal last year, just going up and back in the same day.
Lake Champlain is an astonishing thing just to have right outside your door. Any kind of winter sports are great fun. I'm not great at winter sports, but I'm getting better. But also I love to be out in nature, and there's so many beautiful places right next door just to go for a walk, to go for a hike, to walk your dogs.
You have Whiteface, you have Titus, you also have Stowe Mountain in Vermont. Very good skiing up here. If you want to go hiking, you can. If you want to go whitewater rafting, you have Au Sable right over here too.
You've got the 46ers where you can just hike all the mountains around the area, such as Whiteface and other areas. You've got Au Sable Chasm, which is a beautiful place to go. I mean, honestly, year round, but more specifically, kind of in like the fall time, in my opinion, is a great time to go.
We have Montreal about an hour north of here, and then the beautiful Lake Placid, New York, which is honestly like, doesn't matter what time of year, there's always something going on in Lake Placid, and a nice walking downtown and plenty to eat and do down there. My teammate from Plattsburgh Track and Field, he graduated a couple years ahead of me. He's a 3-time Winter Olympian. His name is John Daly. He grew up in Smithtown, Long Island, but he was a 3-time Winter Olympian in the sport of skeleton. So we were able to watch him in 2010, 2014, and 2018 at the Winter Games, and that was really cool. He's a heck of an athlete, and definitely proud to call him my teammate.
Plattsburgh was big enough to meet someone new every day, but small enough to run into familiar faces everywhere I went on campus.
One thing that I can tell you is SUNY Plattsburgh is the right size. And being in the right size, you can develop relationships with the students. You bump on them on the halls. When you do research with them, you actually have conversations. You know their names, which is a great thing. And also in classrooms, sometimes you can actually reach out to them, bring them to your office, and have individual conversations and learn about their stories, about their struggles, and if we can help them.
I met people from all over the world, not just New York, not just the United States, but the Caribbean and Asia. And so that was really cool to experience up here in very upstate New York. Growing up in Little Castleton, New York, just south of Albany, I graduated with 76 kids, and I felt like my transition to here was very easy. And I never saw lots of people at one time. I felt like I saw a lot of the same faces, but I still saw a new face every day.
In addition, we have students from different countries. We have students from Africa, like Ethiopia. We have students from Asia, like China. We have students from Latin America, from Vietnam, as well as students from Canada. I can get to know all of the students in my classes after 2 weeks.
I feel like our students know each other, our faculty and staff member know our students, we care about our students. And I'm sure other colleges say that, but it's a palpable feeling that I get on this campus. And I'm always hearing from family members in particular, like, I can't believe people hold the door for each other and say hello to each other in the morning and those kind of things.
I know every single student, graduated from the accounting program and the School of Business in general. And I still connect with the alumni who graduated back from 1985 until the day. They are very successful, and they contribute to our students also, creating other opportunities and additional opportunities for the students who are currently on campus.
My name is Nicole Malatino. I am a communication sciences and disorders major, and I went to Mass People High School on Long Island. Going into college, I just remember being so nervous that I was going to be a number, and I've heard so many stories about how you don't really get to build those relationships with your professors, but it has been the complete opposite here.
We've been through the same things, not identically, but they're very close, and I think I have a good understanding of what they're going through, because the phrase I like to use with the athletes is I was you, and I know what it's like to be successful here, but I also know what it's like to struggle here. And I know what it took for me to turn that struggle into success and what resources I needed. And sometimes I didn't seek them out when I was younger, and I know they won't. So I want to try and help them bridge that gap and bring the resources to them. And so I think it's a really big part of the connection is, you know, I can share stories of my experiences to help them. And I think they appreciate that a lot.
When I think of SUNY Plattsburgh, it was opportunity for me. I was kind of on the bus out. I'm a first-gen college student, so I didn't have a force directing me. It was whatever I thought was right, and SUNY Plattsburgh's been an opportunity for me. Being able to kind of set my path and follow it.
Academically, I was...
But the underdog Cardinals jumped all over them.
Kemp. At some point, on the blue line, shovels ahead to Kilcan, on ahead, into the line, Renner the shot.
What a shot by Andre Lucy! 1-0.
Here's Kemp. Kemp comes corner. Kemp throws in the front. Coletta.
The semifinals, something that we've been waiting for all season. Again, it's make or break today, Vinny. What are you thinking so far?
Well, I'm thinking this is definitely going to be a pretty exciting game and hopefully a good one for Plattsburgh. I know we discussed earlier that their record against this William Smith team is 8-0 all time against them.
I was going to say, yeah, we've gone against them twice this season already, right? The game's 4-0 and then 2-1. It's been, the last one was a little closer, obviously. What are you expecting tonight? What's your score prediction here, Vinny?
Well, my score prediction is going to be Plattsburgh probably with about 4 or 5 goals, and hopefully with William Smith at about 1 or 2. I feel like Plattsburgh is coming off of a pretty dominant game last time.
I was going to say 5 goals in hockey. Normally it's kind of an insane call to make, Vinny. However, you were here for the Middlebury game. Yep. 8 goals. Yeah. 8 goals. What was going on with that?
That was an absolutely dominant game by Plattsburgh here. The Cardinals were just all over the ice, complete control.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick look at those games. Again, I love your breakdown on this. First goal, we got Riley Keller. It was a little bit of a weird one. It looks like number 10's going to score this. Bounces off number 2, snakes that on in.
Yep, right
up
pretty
top
exciting.
shelf. Number 2, you want to take this one, Vinny?
Yeah, sure thing. So Sydney Francis moving around on the left side there, and she scores up top again. Another high top shot. So she's moving around the defense here pretty quickly. Good puck work.
I was going to say, she's moving that stick. Kay Conlon, who had an explosive game here, Vinny. 2 goals on the night. Again, with an 8-goal game, 2's a lot.
Yeah.
2's a lot.
First one is an absolute beaut here, going up top shelf again, getting right past the defenseman, and this one right here, back-to-back goals.
Oh my gosh, you gotta love to see it again. It was an exciting game. Coming off that national women's hockey game too, crazy. Here's another one for you. Suan Chu, again, an explosive sniper, long shot right there, Vinny.
Straight almost from the top of the point right there. Just great look by her to get it all the way over to the left side of the net.
And by the way, this is all before the third period, keep in mind. This was an insane game. Bailey McKellar coming up next with that next one. And again, she's been having a crazy kind of end to her season. Over here we have the last goal, or one of the last goals, sorry. Taya Balfour, again, one of the receivers of a big game. She's coming off that injury from a couple weeks back, but she's looking pretty explosive.
Yeah, another one right there. Just great look, great passing between her and Puck to get it into the net.
So Puck with that great assist right there. And the final goal of the night, Piper Smith assisted by good old number 30, Chloe Lewis.
That one might have been the nail in the coffin. I'm not too sure. Right
Yeah,
there.
I was going to say 8 points is a lot. Again, this is going to be a pretty exciting game. Out of that game, you're here commentating it. What did you see from this team? Again, this is the playoffs. If they lose, they go home. 8 goals is not losing, Vinny. What was going on?
Well, I certainly hope they don't lose, but last game, it's kind of hard to think that they will. They have such great passing and players with a great capability to use their stick to do some incredible puck work. I know Bailey McKellar is up there, and Kate Conlon too. Both of them are on the score sheet. It makes sense, you know, and they're able to maneuver the puck around any defenseman in their way, and it's just incredible work.
I was going to say, and a key thing with this team too, Vinny, and again, you see it at the start of every season. There's a little bit of hardship in that chemistry. As the season's progressed, they've gained so much more chemistry as a team. It's been so cool to see. Again, one of those last goals, again, with Puck passing that up, getting the assist.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome to see, man. It's awesome. We got Maddie Stetson too coming into goal. Again, they've been kind of flip-flopping with their goalies a lot. What are your thoughts on this? You think that's the right play, or do you put Chloe Lewis in?
Well, I think that's a good play. I mean, Maddie Stetson is coming off an injury, right?
Yeah, correct.
So this is her first game back. I think it's good to give her a chance in the playoffs here. But Chloe Lewis, you know, let's not downplay Chloe Lewis, has been absolutely incredible these last few games. I know last game, I don't remember the exact amount of shots that Middlebury put up, but she stopped them all.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
Great work.
I think it's important to note too that the Oswego and Cortland game is going on right now too.
Yep.
Whoever wins that game will play the winner of this game. Both teams we've gone against this season. Platts versus Cortland, 4-3, 5-1. However, Oswego, we have a 4-0 win, a 2-1 loss, and then a 0-0 tie. A little bit scary to think about, Vinny, for the SUNY Championship.
Yeah.
What's going through your head? What is your dream scenario right here?
Well, dream scenario would be obviously Plattsburgh versus Cortland, considering that they beat them twice this season so far. But I also think that even against Oswego, these Cardinals should get the job done. I think.
Absolutely.
I think they should come out on top of the SUNY AC standings. They've been dominant all year.
I was gonna say again, we can't think ahead. We gotta get through this one first.
Yeah.
But again, it is looking great. It's looking great. They're doing the warm-ups right now. It's coming out. I'm excited for this one, Vinny. I think this is gonna be an explosive game.
Me too. Yeah, this is absolutely going to be a good one here. I hope Plattsburgh is just as dominant as they were last game.
Absolutely. Any key players you're kind of looking for right now? Again, Bailey McKellar and Kate Conlon are both people that you kind of mentioned before. I know personally I'll be looking for Kate Conlon. Bailey McKellar's again been having the explosive end of her season.
Yeah, definitely.
What you're looking for this game?
I'm looking for Bailey McKellar, to be honest. She was Rookie of the Year, correct?
Absolutely.
And so she's definitely a player to keep an eye on.
Again, another key factor of their team too, Kason Rudy is coming back from that injury as well. Again, an all-star this season. Crazy, crazy stats, and just, again, a powerhouse. We'll take a moment for the national anthem real quick. Thank you to all of our armed service people that are watching. And again, let's have a game here, Vinny.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one.
Definitely, this is going to be a good one. The last game that we did together was against the Was it against Middlebury?
I think it was Middlebury. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a good game. That was that game was very reminiscent of a playoff game, and
absolutely,
so
it felt
hoping,
like one.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Cardinals bring that same energy here today.
I think so. And again, so that Middlebury game was basically a highlight reel for them. What went well, and there doesn't seem to be much that went wrong, but if there was something that we need to look out for in this game with this team, what are you thinking?
Well, defensively they're pretty sound, and offensively as well they're doing pretty good. I think goaltending maybe one thing to keep an eye out for. Again, this is Maddie Stetson's first game back from an injury. I'm sure she's all warmed up. I'm sure she's all ready and everything, and just something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. I totally agree. We got our starting lineup out right now. So Puck, Molly Riggy, Case and Rugi again, Tam Balfour, Swan Cho, and Maddie Stetson. We're headed to the puck drop, Vinny. Let's get this going. Am I right or what?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Playoff time in Plattsburgh and the Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena, and here we go. Plattsburgh with the puck, moving it back. Balfour taking it on the side. Balfour tossing it back to Cho. Joe right up the middle. A little bit of interception right there. Balfour's moving it around, making a little sweet time. Coming back to Stetson. Stetson's going to knock it back. Come in their own zone. They're going to take it slow here, Vinny. What do you see so far? Yeah, we just dropped. What's going through your head right now?
Yeah, I think Plattsburgh's doing a pretty good job here. I think they're just trying to get it out of their zone and into the Heron zone.
Absolutely. Puck is moving up. Riggy up top. Riggy passes it, and it is blocked down right there. We got a Cardinal down. Unfortunately, the puck is moving back over to Plattsburgh's side. We're going to take an injury timeout. Who do we have down real quick?
I believe that's Rugi.
Rugi coming off that last injury too as well. That's definitely not one you want to see, especially so early in the game. A key player on this team. Hoping she is all right there.
Yeah, it's hard to stop when you're going into the boards like that. It looks like she went legs first, so it's a good sign that she's putting pressure on both of her legs to get back to the bench.
Absolutely. We'll have a puck drop here. Casper Zach coming in. Casper Zach is going to knock that. Herons are going to take the puck back. 27 on their team. Maddie Twombly is going to take that behind the net, move it around town. Intercepted by a Cardinal right there, and it is going to get passed up. Again, we kind of briefly mentioned it, but Finley Crosby on the Herons team here is an insane powerhouse. She got all Rookie of the Year conference-wise. Kelly Howe, too. She had that overtime goal. You with the puck, moving her up, trying to find someone right here, taking it behind the net. Maddie Twombly's going to steal that one, intercept it. Two Cardinals breaking it up real quick. Casper Zach saying, I want that puck. But as I was saying, they were in overtime for the last playoff game. Kelly Howe, the center, was one of the... Oh, it's coming off the net. You with the puck on the side, moving up. Trying to get control of it here. Cardinals have it. Terry with the puck. Sticks are flying here, Vinny. We'll have another puck drop here.
Not sure what happened there. I did see that stick way up in the air, though.
That went flying. It kind of got the Herons bench fired up, too.
It looks like, because it looks like Plattsburgh's going to take a penalty right there.
Yeah, that was Brooke Terry. I don't really know what happened. Did you see that, Vinny?
I didn't see what the call was, but I'm guessing it was a slash, probably.
Interesting. We'll have a puck drop in Plattsburgh's zone.
First penalty kill of the game. This is a pretty crucial face-off here in Plattsburgh's zone.
Molly Riggy with the puck drop. Cardinals will get possession of that. Plattsburgh's done a pretty good job this season with PK time. Want to talk a little bit about that, Vinny?
Yeah, definitely. I think they do a really good job of clearing the puck and also staying pretty aggressive though on the forecheck when it comes to penalty killing. It's not something you usually see. A lot of teams like to play it safe and just kind of dump the puck down, but Plattsburgh tends to keep possession of the puck and stay in control as much as they can.
Absolutely. It looks like the Herons are going to move that in, and that puck is almost in the net. This stop, though, by Maddie Stetson. Again, like we were talking about earlier, coming off of that early injury, she's back, she's better. It's a nice stop right there. You got to love to see it.
Yeah, a good first stop for her this game. First thing coming back, it's always great to see.
Absolutely. Puck drop coming on in. Kate Conlin, again, a key scorer from last game, scoring 2 games on the night. Balfour with the puck on the side. They need to move this puck. Again, you got still a minute 20 on that penalty time, but they're moving it to the other side. The goalie's coming out. She's waiting for someone. Almost intercepted by Conlon. Conlon wants that. They're going to move it up. Puck with the puck. Conlon has it. Puck and Conlon are going for the goal on the penalty. This is interesting, Vinny. They're playing really aggressive with this.
Absolutely, and that's sort of what I mentioned before about them staying aggressive and in control.
Absolutely. Balfour passing it up, intercepted by a Heron. That was no other than Maddie Twombly, a name I feel like I'll be saying out loud tonight, Vinny.
Yeah.
Again, she's been one of those all-star players on that team. 5 and 6. She's just pretty solid overall. 44 goals. Pretty stellar, if you ask me. Number 13 has the puck. Abigail Schwam moving on up into Plattsburgh zone. Got 30 seconds left on that penalty. Terry will be coming in. There's a little bit of an opening here. Rugi coming on in. Rugi down. Looks like there might be another penalty on this one.
Yep, that's going to be on, I believe, the Herons here.
Yeah, number 13, no other than that Abigail Schwam that I just mentioned with the penalty. What happened there, Vinny? Give me a little walkthrough on that.
Well, that was definitely a trip. I'm pretty sure that was on Rugi, who was coming in hot, kind of all alone. Not really a bad move by Twombly, but obviously you don't want to take the penalty.
Absolutely, especially with 26 seconds left on that penalty clock against the Cardinals. So they'll have a person up, but they got to get through that 26 seconds. We got a puck drop here. Rugi with the puck, hitting it right behind their goal. Trying to get some control here, passing it behind the net again. A little bit of passing back and forth here. Lane Hesser moving the puck down the rink, swinging it up, trying to break some ankles here. Swinging it around now. Intercepted by the Cardinals. Urban moving it up. Again, an all-star, having a great season. 1 second left, and Terry is back on the ice. She's coming in, and they're going to sub her out right away for Zoe Puck. Puck sees it, playing a little defense here. Urban, you got a 1-on-3. Great defense right there by Cho. Great defense, breaking that play up. Urban with it. And again, Cardinals have a player up here right now. They have that penalty shot. They got 1:12 left on that too. Cho moving the puck up. Cho swinging around. Cho speed skating, flings it on into the net, and that is no good. It's kind of interesting, Vinny. Normally when me and you are talking, 2 shots on goal is within like the first 3 seconds of this women's team.
Yeah.
They are not afraid to shoot. We're only at 2 right now. We're roughly 5 minutes in. What's going on? Why aren't they getting enough shots on goal?
I think that just goes to show that William Smith is also in a playoff mindset, like with the Cardinals here. Playing a strong defensive game, but I think this power play is going to be just what the Cardinals need to get that shot on goal count.
Absolutely. It is do or die time. Like I said, again, whoever wins this is going to the SUNY Championship, Vinny.
Yeah, scary.
Exciting game. We got a swing. Oh, that was a shot by Casper Zach. What a try right there. Puck is moving down. Cho is going to swing that back to Casper Zach. Hopefully seeing if she can get back in. Slowing it down here back to Cho. Puck with the... No, Balfour. Wow. Confusing my people real quick. My bad. Puck is moving in. Casper Zach has the puck. Casper Zach's going to look for anyone. Up top, Puck with the puck. Has Casper Zach, misses the catch. Balfour with it, back to Casper Zach. Casper Zach up top to Balfour. Balfour up top, shot, bounces off a player before it can make its way towards the net. You got 10 seconds left on this penalty. They did a pretty good job of sending that one out. Balfour to Casper Zach. Casper Zach shot. Goal! Plattsburgh goal! That was no other than Riley Keller and Zoe Puck. Casper Zach, what a shot! Wow! 14:44 in, 4 shots on goal, and that one is finding its way to the back of the net. Wow.
This is that stick work we've been talking about all season. Casper Zach with an incredible move around the defenseman right there. Absolutely. Able to get a shot on net, and Riley Keller is just able to tap it right in next to the goalie.
Absolutely. Piper Smith and the others are going to be coming up. Ella Facette, Riley Keller. We'll see if they can follow up that goal. They had a little bit of line switch after that one. What an exciting shot right there. That's what, again, I was kind of mentioning that pregame, the chemistry between these players. It's really awesome to see. Piper Smith moving the puck up. Piper Smith passes it back to you. Just kidding, she swings it back into Herons. Penalty power play is done, so we have an even team right here. Balfour trying to snag that, but it seems like it's a little loose. Balfour off the bottom of her skate, passing it back to Piper Smith. Smith passes it, trying to get it out of there. Balfour, Conlon down. This Heron defense is pretty solid, Vinny.
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
They're playing pretty aggressive. I think we got another penalty here. Just kidding. Question mark. What's going on here?
I believe that was an icing.
Timeout? I think it was a timeout. Conlon with the puck drop here. Again, that all-star from that Middlebury, or the Morrisville game that you were commentating over.
Yeah.
Herons are going for that shot. A little bit of a chippy one right there.
Yeah, not a bad shot by the Herons there. Probably trying to tie this game as quickly as they can. And it's great for the Cardinals to have that early power play goal. It's great to have momentum in their sails here. But the Herons are looking to take that away from them really early on.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens here. Kate Conlon with the puck trap. She used to look like she was protecting her goalie a little bit there. I like that, Vinny.
Yeah, definitely.
Love to see that. Most important player on the team. That's what I always say. Terry with the puck. She's trying to break that out. She's got 3 Herons all around her. Francis with the puck trying to grab that. They are moving this puck right behind Plattsburgh net. We got to play a little bit of offense here, guys. We'll see what they can do. Plattsburgh moving it up. Missed connection to Terry. Terry misses it. That's going to go over to Tara Vallis of the Herons, swinging around the net. Bounces off the back of the net. I don't think they were trying to do that, but we'll see what they can make out of it. Hughes coming with that. Terry did not see that puck behind her. Puck is under the skate of no other than moving the puck. Casper Zach has it. She's throwing it around. Francis is trying to, just kidding. Morris has it now. Morris back to you. Hughes trying to get that back to Francis. Casper Zach behind the net. Casper Zach looking for assist right there, but can't find it. Intercepted by a Heron. Going behind the net. Herons are going to slow this one down a little bit, but Morris is just putting on the heat. They are not letting him sit down. 12:55 left in the first period. We'll see what they make out of this. Coming around the net. Yu has it though. Yu's going to swing by. Sorry, Cho. Cho's going to swing by. Intercepted by 2 Herons. No other than 23 on their team. Madeline DeLego. Solid player overall. Again, having one of those all-star seasons that just kind of stands out. You got to love to see her play. Pure athleticism, Vinny.
Yeah. This is going back and forth a little bit here, but I think the Cardinals just got a penalty.
Do you know what that would be on?
I think that's probably going to be on Casper Zach for a trip.
Interesting. She's been having a pretty solid season too.
Yeah, definitely. And with the goal here in this game, kind of stinks that she's going off. But this Cardinals penalty kill should be able to get the job done. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Whatever I got to do to not jinx it.
Knock on wood. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have the Oswego and Portland game up. We're trying to keep an eye on that. Score still 0-0, 11-20 in that game. But we'll get back to here. Balfour is right there in the end of Plattsburgh's territory, trying to bounce that one off the wall, but she's getting eaten alive by these Herons. Needs a little bit of help. Fourth is coming around the net, swinging that up to Riggy. Riggy has a little bit of opening, intercepted. However, Francis has it. She's trying to get it out, but that is blocked by Tara Vallis.
Francis with a good stick there to get the puck away from the Herons.
Absolutely. Moving it up again. Molly Riggy has it. We got a 2-on-1 situation. We can see a goal here. Francis with the misconnection. Perfect setup though. Almost had it. Francis is coming back for round 2. She said, I want more. Try shooting, blocked by defender. 3 Herons all over her. They're eating her alive, picking her apart. It's like vultures out here, Vinny. What is going on?
Yeah, Francis definitely wants that one back. Not a terrible look.
I was going to say, that one definitely hurt. She'll be looking at that one on tape going, what happened? Urban flinging that down, trying to see what penalty kill they can do here. Again, strong penalty kill team. Plattsburgh is known for this. Moving the puck on down now is no other than Ainsley Lonzak. Again, they got a player up here. We got a little defense. Penalty kill shot right here. Swinging that on down. The goalie's going to take that.
Great work to clear by Urban right there.
Absolutely.
And they're staying aggressive.
Textbook penalty kill. Textbook. Great defense right here. Intercepted by Puck. Puck has the possession. She's swinging it by. She's waiting, looking. Shot on goal by Balfour. Or was that Conlon? Yeah, Kate Conlon again. All over the ice, Vinny.
They are hungry on this penalty kill. It's absolutely incredible to watch. I don't know what it is. They've had so many great looks and great opportunities. They're bound to convert on one of them.
These girls are smiling. They're happy with their performance so far. Molly Riggy is coming on in right now. Again, the captain of this team. Puck drop here, Molly Riggy. Misses it. Grab up by Tara Vallis. Vallis with the puck, moving it on up. Misconnection right there. Yu is going to grab that one. Rugi's coming around, number 3. Again, an all-star coming off that injury early. earlier this game. A little bit of open space here. This might be dangerous. Got a 3-on-2 here. Moving up the ice. Swinging it behind the net. Throwing that one up. Player swap here. Penalty kill is over now. We are back to even standings. Vinny, tell me a little bit about what this team does so well with their penalty kill.
Well, I think it's all about their passing. They're able to create such good chances. Almost close one there. They're able to create such good chances because they're able to connect with each other so often and be in great positioning just to get around the Herons' defense, and not even really defense at that point.
Yeah. This offense is not letting up at all. Kasperzak is flinging this by. Urban's up top. The 2-3. You got a lot of Herons up top. Urban sees this one. She's going to play a little bit back. Smith is coming around. It's intercepted by a Heron. Moving the puck into Plattsburgh territory, but again, they are not letting up here. 5 shots on goal. Again, set with that. Balfour stealing that. Nice interception right there. Swinging it back into Plattsburgh territory. They're kind of slowing it down a little bit, Vinny, I think. They're taking their time. They realize, hey, we're only 10 minutes into this game.
Yeah. Good thing is they're staying in control, though. I don't think they've really let the Herons touch the puck in a few minutes here.
This puck possession is amazing. They are really making work of this team right now. Knock on wood, we can keep it up.
Yeah.
Plattsburgh is coming on up. Just a quick update. Cortland just scored their first goal. Scores 1-0 in that game. 9 minutes left in the first as well.
Well, that is the outcome we're looking for, is for Cortland to win.
Hopefully. Plattsburgh moving the puck around. Plattsburgh trying to make something happen here, but there's too many Herons around. Number 4 intercepted that one. Conlon Quirk. A little bit quirky right there, Vinny. The Herons seem to be pretty good. Morris with the interception. Oh, what happened there? Timeout?
Yeah, I think that was an offsides.
Brutal.
Kasperzak couldn't get back in time. That was a good look, though, by Morris to intercept that puck.
Absolutely.
It's good that they're staying hungry.
Yeah, I was going to say, again, they're playing aggressive, but not too, you know?
Yeah.
Molly Riggy with that puck drop coming on up. Grabs it. Just kidding. Herons will have that. Passed over to Abigail Schwum. Schwum passes it up. Intercepted by Cho. Puck with the puck has Urban. It's intercepted. Off the wall. Rugi's coming around. Rugi to you. You slowing this one down. Going to Cho. Coming behind the net for the Herons. Going back to Rugi. Just kidding. That's intercepted. We got a ref down over there.
Yeah, ref got taken down. I think the crowd was a little happy to see that. I don't know why.
Interesting. So Puck with it. So Puck moving back. So Puck flinging it down the court, down the rink. Sorry, court. What am I talking about? Herons are playing pretty. It seems like they're playing man instead of zone. What are your thoughts on this defensive scheme, Benny?
Yeah, they're not doing a bad job defensively, but it's just, again, it's Plattsburgh's ability to keep themselves in a good position and open to receive passes and the great stick work we've been seeing too with them. A lot of times they score goals and move around the defenders on the other team. That's what's making it so hard on these Herons today.
Absolutely. Forrest is going to have the puck just skate out of there, and she's going to throw it back. Shot on goal right there by number 7 on the Herons, Anna Tardif. She's been having a pretty explosive season. They're going to slow it down, get it on their offensive side. That's going to be Kelly Howe. Again, that player that got that overtime goal. Great defense right there by Plattsburgh. Cho is going to move this one up. Cho to Terry. Terry has a shot, and it's just a little bit left on the side of the goal. That one was hard. A little bit of an opening there. Hopefully we can make something work out of that. Balfour is going to swing by, though. Balfour passes up, intercepted by the Herons. Herons are going to have possession of this behind Plattsburgh net. Just kidding. Oh, just kidding. It's the defense. Shot on goal right here. Blocked, intercepted. Looks like they can't really make it connect. Plattsburgh trying to get this one out of their own zone here. Let's see what they do. Tossing this one up to Terry. Terry has Facette, on her right side. Terry with a great block right there. Great defense. Puck's moving on up. Herons with the puck, intercepted. Just kidding. Slaps stick right there. Herons with it. Herons might be taking a shot here. Herons trying to break this one up. Smith, great defense. Shot on goal from the outside. Blocked. Playing a little chippy right there, number 8. Rowan Kennedy, a little late hit on the goalie, it looked like. I don't know what's going on there, but she's going to go out to the bench.
Yeah, again, it's good to see Plattsburgh protecting their goalie. You mentioned earlier that William Smith had a problem connecting to get it in the back of the net, and that's sort of just been the story with them so far this game. They can't really connect past this Plattsburgh team.
I was going to say, and passing-wise, they're making these passes that make sense, and they're completing them. It just seems that as soon as they get offensive going, they can't really make this work.
Yeah.
Morris is going to have the puck. Morris has Kasper Zach on her right. Kasper Zach up the middle, intercepted by a Heron, number 14 on their team, Lane Hesser. Kasper Zach behind the net, hoping for something, trying to snake it on in. Shot on goal, a little bit right. That was a nice one, though. You, as McKellar tossing this one back. It's nice to see the boys team out supporting the girls.
Yeah, definitely. I was wondering if that was them. It looks like it is, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, they're out. Again, they had that tough loss in the third period. They had a comeback. I think the final score was 4-3. Great game overall, but unfortunately, unable to make that work. But let's see what the girls can do.
Is that their playoff game? Or
Yeah, so they are officially up. Scores 1-0 Cardinals, 5:32 left in the first. 5-3 shots on goal. You would say this has definitely been a defensive game here, Vinny.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such low numbers because both teams have been doing such a good job to keep it away from the goalie.
Exactly.
Plattsburgh's doing obviously a bit of a better job offensively. You see that with the score. And that's their ability to maneuver the puck so well with each other.
Absolutely. A little bit of a free shot here. We'll see what they could do. And that is nothing.
That's a penalty.
Okay, penalty right there. I thought they didn't call it for a second. Balfour is going to have this puck. Passes it back. Has a little bit of a chance for an offensive play. Puck has it up top. Puck shot on goal. Missed barely. They'll call that penalty though. Wow.
So close right there with the extra man.
Nail biting right there.
Yeah.
Nail biting. What happened with this penalty?
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a slash on the Herons.
On Ainsley Lonchak.
Let's see. Oh, it's a trip on the Herons, excuse me.
Interesting. So, again, Plattsburgh was able to score in that last penalty that they had, so we'll see if they can make something happen here. McKellar, again, the rock star rookie of the year.
Yeah, McKellar is a player you want to have out there. Another player I haven't seen on the power play yet, but I want to mention is Cho. At the blue line, does an incredible job slinging pucks on the net, but they're probably trying to get Balfour as much time as they can. Again, this is her, I think, first or second game coming back from injury, so it makes sense they want to put her out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll see what happens next. Kasper Zach intercepted, but she had a shot on goal right there.
Yeah.
We'll see what the Herons do. It looks like they're trying to kill this penalty real quick. 1:30 left. 4:25 left in the first period. Give me your thoughts so far, Vinny. This has been pretty explosive.
Well, yeah, almost a pretty even tilt here, I would say. They've been going back and forth a lot, but one thing Plattsburgh is doing much better at is keeping possession of the puck, keeping the passing lanes open with each other, and it's that chemistry that you mentioned earlier that gives them the opportunities that they have to score the goals.
Absolutely. Plattsburgh trying to make something happen up top. Shot on goal right there from the top. Puck is going to get this. They're doing a great job utilizing this penalty time. You got a minute left. Kasper Zach up top.
Yeah,
looking for something.
It only left
slowing it down.
Only left the offensive zone once, so it's great to see that.
Exactly. Fourths up top. Oh, a little bit of a mistake by Puck. Puck is going to slide that one out. They're still going to have possession, though. Again, they are making great use of this offensive scheme. Kasper Zach up top. Kasper Zach's looking for something. Flings it, and that hits the back of the net. Kasper Zach with the goal!
What an absolute snipe, man.
This stadium is electric right now. People are feeling this energy. Wow, Kasper Zach. We'll hopefully get a quick replay of that real quick. Look at the snipe, Vinny. What's going through your head here?
So she stops right there. She plays with the puck a little bit and just flings one on net. I'm not sure. Maybe that might have been tipped in front. But regardless, that's Kasper Zach's second good look of the night, second point of the night. And let's see here. It looked like it might have gone off of Balfour. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
We'll have to hear.
Interesting. The girls are coming back out. Again, you got 3:30 left. 7 shots on goal. They were utilizing the heck out of that penalty right there. Key moments like that are game-changing. Conlon up top. Conlon's hungry for a goal. She's saying, Kasper Zach, I need something here. See what they make out of it. Terry has it. Terry to fourths.
So excuse me, I'm sorry. That goal was scored by Sydney Francis. That was a tipping goal, but again, just great look by Kasper Zach again.
Yeah, snipe up top. You gotta love to see it. A little bit of chippy right there. No other than Sydney Francis, one of the great right wings on this team. A little bit of an opening here for the Herons. Number 3 is gonna swing that one by and do a quick change out for the girls. See what goes a little bit slip and slide down there. Yeah, sliding on into the offensive scheme now. Fourth is coming up. Keller's right behind her, swinging behind their goal, trying to break that one out a little bit. Facette up top. Facette's going to try breaking this defensively. Sandwich right there with two Plattsburgh Cardinals surrounding that Heron. Getting that puck, and they have possession. See what they can make out of it. Keller up top. Keller tried throwing that one into the back of the net. Unfortunately, just did not connect. Balfour throws it to the right side. Keller's swinging on in. Cho sees it. Cho swinging it past into the offensive scheme right behind the net. Looks like they're caught up here trying to break this one up. Facette's going to come in for a little bit of help here. Facette has possession. Facette's looking for someone open. Just kidding. She's looking for the goal. Misses that one, though. Balfour up top. Balfour passing it back. Balfour sees it. Balfour going for it. Balfour shot. Looks like it hit Facette in the leg. That one's going to leave a mark. You'll see that tomorrow. Cho with the missed throw right there. Puck is going to be sitting behind. Heron's going to get possession of this one. This has been an explosive 5 minutes of offense for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't think they've let up since they got that power play opportunity. And I'm not sure if that last goal was scored on the power play. I think it might have been. And so that's going to be the killer for these Herons here tonight. That's two power play goals for the Cardinals here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's exactly what you want to see. You love to see it.
Yeah, I was going to say. It was either the power play or right after it, but regardless, it's during that crucial moment where it's mistakes like that cost you games like this.
Yeah.
And it's do or die at this point. This team needs to cut the penalties out if they want a chance. 2-0 Cardinals, minute 30 left. 21 is going to have that. That's Kelly Howe, that overtime goal scorer. One of the key components of this Herons offense. However, it's going to get intercepted. Plattsburgh is going to get possession of this. Ruge passes it back, passes it to Forrest. Ruge has possession, just kidding, intercepted. Can't complete the catch right there. That is going to go to Tara Vallis again, one of those captains on this Heron team. Passing it back, Cardinals intercepted though. Riggy has it. Riggy to puck. 3-on-2 right here. Puck's going to give it back to Riggy. Intercepted. Balfour coming on in though. Urban's up top. Urban's going to swing that one by. Player down. Balfour sees it. Balfour has one person on her. She's going to slow this one down. 40 seconds left. Just kidding. McKellar has it. McKellar's hungry. McKellar's going to shoot, but that is blocked. There's a Heron sadly in front of her. McKellar with the puck behind the net. They got a little bit of opening here. You has it. You 30 seconds on the clock. You back to McKellar. Kasper Zach, sorry. Kasper Zach up top. Kasper Zach to McKellar. McKellar back. Zoe puck. No look. Sorry, Morris. No look. Just it's flinging it back. Crazy shot right there. You with the shot. You can connect. Cho up top. Cho swinging it by. Kasper Zach has possession. And slow this one down. 14 seconds left. You got two Herons breaking this one up. You in the back. Oh, just kidding. Morris intercepts that offensive play. Kasper Zach has possession. Broken up by Tara Vallis, though. Looks like this one is going to end here. Vinny, talk about an offensive drive right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That was outstanding work in that last, I think, 6 minutes from whenever they got that power play. They stayed on top of the puck that whole time. They stayed on top of the Herons. They got themselves a goal at the end of that power play, and they had a lot of really good looks there at the end as well.
They are moving this puck like no other.
Yeah.
Again, this Williams Smith team. What do you think so far? Again, it's 2-0. They're making the right offensive plays.
Yeah.
It's not like they're a no-brain team. This is pretty solid overall. What needs that change for them to kind of make this more competitive for them?
Well, I think what happened there at the end of the period, the reason why Plattsburgh had so many offensive chances is because they kind of got a little tired, I think.
Absolutely. So we'll do a quick sideline interview with no other than, I mean, it's got to be the goal scorer, right? Down there. We'll toss it to her in a second. But, again, it's been an electric day right now, Vinny.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll toss it down to Sylvia real quick with the interview.
Feels good so far. Obviously stakes are really high since it's a playoff game, so I think everyone's really going. We're looking for the win. We don't want our season to be over today, so I think everyone's playing really desperate, which is a good thing. Still 2 more periods left, but it's really good to go into the second with the 2-goal lead.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, Sylvia Mania, thank you so much.
Again, Kasper Zach, a key component to this team.
Yeah.
It's awesome to hear from her. Again, 2-0. 10 shots on goal. Again, we were kind of talking about how there hasn't been as many as we're normally used to. What are the Cardinals doing good tonight?
Well, I think what the Cardinals are doing really good is, again, just keeping on top of the puck work with each other. I don't know if it's the communication or the chemistry that's going on really well, but they are just doing such a great job of getting the puck to each other and getting scoring chances on the net. And that's one thing that Emily Kasperzak has done really well this game so far, obviously with her 2 assists that she's had. She put the puck on net for both of them, and her teammates were able to finish it. So it's great work to see.
Absolutely. What do you want to change coming into the second period? Again, it's been pretty electric. That's 6 minutes. Personally, I'm hoping we continue that.
Yeah, me too. I'm thinking, not too much really has to change for Plattsburgh to stay on top here. Again, a really dominant period. Towards the end there was a little bit of back and forth in the middle, and it was just maybe, a missed pass or something, Maybe we were just lost it off her stick or something.
Absolutely.
But great work by them regardless, and great work defensively too.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we'll be back. We're going to take this to break real quick. We've been having a great time. Vinny, any last remarks before we get the commercials real quick?
I don't think so. I think this Plattsburgh team is just absolutely outstanding so far.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be right back. Stay tuned, Plattsburgh.
Do you play an instrument? Want to jam with fellow musicians? Join the Plattsburgh State Jazz Ensemble. Whether you're into swing, Latin, or funk, the Jazz Ensemble is a fun way to sharpen your skills, meet new friends, and make great music. To sign up, enroll in MUS 394, either for credit or as an audit. Practices are every Tuesday night from 6 to 8 in Myers 300. Find your rhythm. Join the Jazz Ensemble.
I am responsible for over 163 abductions, including Lucky Lindy and Patty Hearst. I have scammed Wall Street over 40 times since 1983, stealing upwards of $2 billion. I've evaded authorities countless times in every country I've sought refuge, and I'm still on the run.
Ah! Miss Fabian, how does it feel to be captured after 35
Right, Miss
years
Fabian,
on
let's
the
go.
run?
PSTV.
Why'd you do
Always
it?
surprising.
Meet the Plattsburgh State Cardinals Cheer Squad. Our cheer team is a motivated group of athletes striving for growth at every turn. Cheerleading is much more than just a performance. It's about working as a unit to lift each other up. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Our team is dedicated to building your skills in strength, confidence, and teamwork. So the real question is, are you ready to cheer? Let's go, Cardinals!
My name's DeAndre, and I do triple jump.
Yeah, I'm Tegan Jump. I am a student athlete on the women's track and field team, and I'm a thrower.
Andrew Krug, associate head track and field coach, assistant cross country coach.
The one thing that's important to me about track and my personal growth is getting better as an athlete and as a person. Because not everybody is perfect, and you just have to work your way up, and then you become the person that you want to be.
We're looking for that discipline and the commitment to everyday training and being there and working to get better. And that will translate well into their lives with schoolwork and eventually careers. So
It's a lot of time management skills. It's a lot of early mornings and late afternoons. But it's fantastic, and I get to practice with a bunch of cool people.
Don't worry, Plattsburgh State Television will always be prepared to serve you quality content.
Do you not know what to cook in the morning? Are you confused about food? Do you eat the same thing every day? Well, now you don't have to. Don't be like that guy. Come on down to the Cooking Club. Cooking Club is the place to learn how to make great food and connect with great people. Look how good that looks. Meetings are every Tuesday at 6 p.m. in Kent. Join the cooking club today.
Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. But while you're here, have you been immensely bored rotting away in your dorm rooms? Are you looking for anything to do on SUNY Plattsburgh's campus and be a part of the community? Well, I think I found the perfect thing for you. Delta Sigma Phi. Delta Sigma Phi has been a part of campus for going on 11 years now. We've had some pretty rich history, if I may say so myself. We've hosted community service events, philanthropy events, other events on campus involving the community, as well as events with those sororities and fraternities. As a whole, it's been a very rewarding.
Welcome back to the Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena. I'm Grant Hockmuth. Hope you guys are having a great time. It's been an explosive game so far, 2-0. We got 7 minutes left, but I just want to do a quick intermission real quick. We have the Zamboni on the ice having a great time. We're going to do a quick replay of the goals that we got scored earlier, if we don't mind. Again, 2-0, they're pretty exciting. Let's take a quick look at those in a second. Here we go. Up top, a little bit of stick work right there, and right into the back of the net. Casper Zach with the explosive offensive play right there. Again, insane work right there. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Vinny, what were you thinking when you saw this first goal?
Well, Casper Zach definitely had a good look on net there, and wait, that was the second one, I think, right?
This is the first one. This was Casper Zach.
Oh, okay, so yeah, definitely a good look by Casper Zach right there to get it off the goalie, and I think someone tapped it in at the end.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Again, great skill right there.
Yeah,
coming in the second period, again, it seems like we're kind of doing everything right. The PK's been great. The defense has been solid. They haven't really been able to get that many passes and stuff, especially shots on goal. Offensively, we've been killing it. What's going through your head? What needs to keep happening? What needs to change? What's happening here, Vinny?
Well, I think Plattsburgh, if they keep keeping up with their passes like they have been all game, they've got this one in the bag, 100%. You see it on the penalty kill, you see it on the power play, and you see it on 5-on-5 as well. They're able to keep control of the puck so well and keep it out of the Herons' possession for a lot of the time.
Absolutely. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. Again, Herons are probably having a nice little locker room talk right now. I'm really excited to see how they do. They're known to be a second period team, and again, a strong closer. We've gone against them before. Again, we're 8-0 against this team, but you can't let that get to you.
You can't. Yeah, you can't really think about it like that. Anything can happen in the playoffs at any time. You know, it's definitely a scary thought, but Plattsburgh should be not comfortable, but they should be confident with their lead that they have right now at 2-0. It's just great. It's great for them to get an early start the way they did with 2 power play goals, and that's sort of what's been killing the Herons here. Unfortunately, is that they keep giving up penalties to the Cardinals, excuse me, and that's what's killing them. I mean, even when the Plattsburgh goes on a penalty, Herons can't really control the puck as well as Plattsburgh can, and that's why you see the Cardinals do so well on the PK.
And it's interesting. Again, we kind of talked about this briefly, but it seems like they gain another player when they have a penalty almost. They get super aggressive. I personally haven't seen that before in a hockey game, and it's really fun to watch. But give me a little bit of rundown on how the Herons have been responding to their penalties. Because again, that's where these crucial mistakes are happening for them.
Yeah. It's certainly uncommon for Plattsburgh to be as aggressive as they are on the penalty kill with only 4 players. You're a player down. They do great work on the penalty kill, and that's what you love to see. The Herons on their penalty, It is. They're not terrible. Both chances they gave up on the power plays, I think, were both towards the end of the power play. So it could just be because Plattsburgh does such a good job of keeping possession and keeping it aggressive inside of the offensive zone. The Herons can't get a line change in, so they might get tired, they might get sloppy, and that's also what happened. That also is probably what's causing them to draw so many penalties, is because since Plattsburgh is so dominant just during regular 5-on-5, that could be why they've been drawing so many power play opportunities for themselves.
Absolutely. And again, Vinny, 2-0, playoff time. Again, do or die. Winner stays, loser goes home and doesn't get to skate for the rest of the season. Winner of this goes to the SUNY Championship. There's a lot on the line here, Vinny.
Yeah,
again, this has been an explosive season for both of these teams, but again, 18-6 against 12-14. These are stories. These are long seasons. Tell me a little bit about, again, the difference between this game and the last one you commentated.
Well, this game so far, I think it's pretty clear that the Herons have been doing a much better job defensively. Regardless of the fact that the Cardinals do have more shots and obviously 2 more goals than the Herons do, they are doing a much better job defensively. They are able to keep possession of the puck for a little bit. They don't have too many bad looks when they do get the puck and once they're on net, but you said it earlier, they just can't finish. They can't find a way to get it in the net, and that's what's killing them. Plattsburgh's doing a pretty good job of, especially behind their own net, they're doing a pretty good job of taking possession and just getting it right back on the forecheck for the Cardinals.
And I feel like both teams have been doing a pretty good job of doing breaking up plays too.
Yeah.
And interceptions have been pretty stellar overall, but definitely against Plattsburgh has been killing it. It's also important to mention again, like I briefly mentioned, winner of this plays for the SUNY Championship. Right now, score is 1-0. Portland is on top. Personally, again, that's what I want to go against. Oswego again, we've gone 4-0 with a win, 2-1 with a loss, and then 0-0 with a tie. A little bit shaky. However, Portland again 4-3 and a 5-1 win. I like my odds at that a little more, but again, we have to get through this one first. Refs are coming back onto the ice here, Vinny. Let's have a second period. Right?
This should definitely be a good one.
Out of everyone, again, I gotta ask. I always do. Who are you looking for this period? What do you hope to get out of them?
Well, honestly, I think a really easy pick to keep an eye on is Emily Kasperzak. Again, 2 assists in the first period, 2 really good looks on goal. I got Bailey McKellar circled on my paper. I think she did another good job. I noticed in the first period she had a lot of really good looks. She's just so great at picking up her speed, getting in the offensive zone, carrying it by herself, and able to maneuver around whoever she really wants to.
Yeah.
And
either reason she wins Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. She's either able to just put it in the net herself or find someone that's open and send it over to them. I think she's another player to look out for.
Absolutely. And again, this Herons team, who's sticking out for you right now?
I got to be honest, you said the name a bunch before. It's Twombly. Doing a pretty good job defensively. I would say she's definitely a star defenseman for them.
Absolutely. Again, that Finley Crosby, a threat. She's been pretty well covered. But again, she is that all rookie. Kind of nervous about her. I'm not gonna lie, Vinny.
It's the name. The name gets to you.
Absolutely. So we'll go into the second period here. Let's have a game here, Vinny. I'm excited to see what we got. Girls are lining up the sideline. I'm excited for this one. I'm feeling an explosive and a fun second period.
Yeah.
So what's in store?
Cardinals definitely look very pumped right now.
Oh, they're ready to go. Again, this stadium, it's filling up pretty quick. People are excited to be here. Who doesn't like playoff?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to mention that actually. This is a pretty great atmosphere, pretty different from what we've seen from the rest of the season.
I was going to say, it's packed today. It's good to see it. Again, we got the boys team here. We got people from the town here. We got students here. It's awesome to just see the local support, school support, and everyone in between. I want to give a shout out to PSTV for putting this all together. It's an awesome stream. Let's get right into the second period. Puck drop, player down. Molly Riggy with that puck drop. Balfour passing it. A little bit of an opening here. Molly Riggy to up top. Back to Rugi. Rugi passing it down to behind the net. Riggy is going to be there. Back to Rugi. Rugi has a little bit of an opening. Balfour playing some defense. Balfour taking it. Puck has it in the back. Passes it up to Riggy. Cho's up top too. Cho misses that catch. Unfortunate. Balfour's there. Balfour has one player coming up on her. Balfour trying to break that play out. Cho up top. Playing a little bit of aggressive puck right there. Colleen Quirk, mentioned her name earlier, last in the first period. She's pretty aggressive on defense, Vinny.
Yeah, that's sort of expected too, I think, coming out of the gates here in the second period. They're down by 2. They want to be on top of the puck as much as they can.
Absolutely.
Maybe that means getting chippy with some of the Cardinals. I'm not sure. Hopefully not, but
we'll see. And again, there's been a lot of puck possession time overall by Plattsburgh. It seems like they've been pretty dominant overall of it.
Yeah.
Again, we got that new stat sheet we just dropped, so Vinny, take a look at that and maybe get some numbers for us while I commentate. We got the Balfour. I think that's Balfour. Yep, sorry, numbers were covered. Cho up top. Cho has the puck intercepted, but that goes right to Forts. Forts with the puck. Kasperzak has an open shot, and that one goes in. That was a Balfour to Kasperzak to Forts. I'm not sure who actually hit that, though. That was McKellar. McKellar with the goal. Again, that rock star that we were talking about. Rookie of the Year. And there's a reason you earned that title, Vinny.
yeah, definitely.
Wow.
That's who I was keeping an eye on this game, and there it is.
Wow, spoke it into fruition, Vinny. Look at that snipe.
And another point by Kasperzak here, another assist right there.
I was going to say, key player on this team.
Yeah, she has a goal and 2 assists now in this game. That's a total of 3 points for the game. Great for her, and I'm happy that Bailey McKellar scored.
Absolutely, Conlon with the puck drop, a little bit of scrimmage right there. Let's see what happens. Urban with the interception coming back into William Smith's zone. Intercepted right there. A little bit of defense. Back into Plattsburgh zone. They're going to slow it down a little bit here. Up to Urban. Urban passes it up. Urban off the wall to Francis. Francis trying to get that. Conlon has a little bit of an opening here. Right into the zone. Swings it back to Urban across the wall. In the air. High stick. Just kidding. Francis trying to get that puck. They're trying to move this out of William Smith's zone, but the Cardinals are not stopping.
Yeah, they are staying on top of the puck as much as they can.
Wow, goalie's coming back. Just kidding. Conlon's there, and she's going to intercept that. Right up to you. Shot on goal. Barely blocked. Shot by Smith right there. Another shot right here. Keller with the shot. Plattsburgh is just firing away, emptying the clip here, Vinny.
They are opening the door as many times as they want to in this period.
Wow, Keller is right behind that, trying to get this one in. Coming back around possession here. Keller has the puck. Keller's going to slow it down here, play a little offense. Missed shot right there, but I liked it right there. I saw that. Facette trying to get that one intercepted, though. Cho coming by, back of the net. I believe that was icing.
Icing, yeah. Well, good look by Facette there to back up her teammate after a sort of missed shot. I don't think that was I don't really remember. I have a bad memory, but I'm not sure if it was blocked by a defender that might have got a stick on it or if it was missed.
We'll see.
Don't remember, but good look by Facette anyway.
Great team. We'll see. Puck drop here in William Smith zone. Molly Riggy up top. Cho trying to get that one intercepted by a William Smith player. They have a little bit of a runway here coming up top. See if they can get a shot off, but just kidding. That defense is not letting them breathe, man.
Yeah.
What is going on with this William Smith team? Intercepted right there. Can't complete the catch. Feels skates right behind her. Yu's gonna go for this puck. She's got Rugi right on the other side. Probably gonna pass that one up here. To Rugi. Rugi back to you. Just kidding. She got Cho up top, but Puck is going to get this one. Puck doesn't really know where it is, goes right through her legs, swinging back into Plattsburgh's zone. You with the puck, swinging by. She got Rugi up top. Rugi has it. Rugi's looking for someone, throws it across to Puck. Puck has it. Puck's looking for his friend. Puck gets blocked in by a William Smith player. They're doing pretty good with that kind of defense right there. But you want to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, the William Smith, they aren't doing too bad of a job defensively. When it comes to Plattsburgh getting into their zone, I think that's where we're running into most of their issues, if any.
Oh, that is a right there. Urban with the shot that just went soaring into the sky.
I was surprised it didn't hit the ceiling.
I know, I was close. Morris with the puck. Morris in the Plattsburgh zone. Morris passes it up. We're looking for Urban. Kasperzak's open. Kasperzak with the puck. Kasperzak sees it. Kasperzak's going for it. Trying to get McKellar there for the shot, but does not connect. McKellar swinging on by. This is one of those speed skaters we always look out for in these games. Broken up right there, but McKellar gets it back. Urban with the shot. Slaps it off the goalie's hand. William Smith will have possession of it. Balfour hit with the puck. We go back into Plattsburgh zone. Molly Maddie Stetson, sorry, we'll call it icing right there. Again, coming off that injury, Maddie Stetson's looking pretty solid. Again, they really haven't had to do much. Only 4 shots on goal, but again, she's had some crucial saves that, again, you don't make those, you don't win. So let's see what's happening. 3-0, 15:31 left in the second period. 14 shots on goal to 4. Conlon with the puck drop here in William Smith's zone. Francis up top. Francis with the shot. Francis a little bit left. Terry's getting blocked up. Balfour is behind though. Balfour's coming by. Sees Conlon up top. Gonna pass it up. Just kidding. Passes it to you. You tries breaking that one up. Throws it into the zone. Behind the net now. Francis sees it. Francis trying to break that one up. We got a lot of William Smith players back there. I don't know if that's gonna work. William Smith with the puck. Trying to break that up, but Balfour says, "Give me that puck." Terry's breaking that one up too. William Smith trying to slow this one down and get control. It seems like they're kind of falling off the saddle here. Francis up top, broken up right there by Bella Hacker on the William Smith team. Can't really make anything of it though, Vinny. Again, what is going on with this William Smith offense? What are you seeing here?
That's what you said before. They can't finish. They're having a hard time even just carrying it in, I think. And once they get it in, like there, it's a completely different story. I believe that's going to be a penalty on the Cardinals, though. Probably going to be Taya Balfour for a trip.
Against Rowan Kennedy again. But
excuse me, that's a holding, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, Rowan Kennedy had a little bit of a sweet spot there, but again, like you were just saying, it just seems like they're having trouble connecting there. It'll be 2 minutes penalty. Balfour's a hard player to lose too.
Yeah. I think this is a good look for the Cardinals too. I hate saying it going on to a penalty kill, but
it's weird how it works. It lights a fire on them. You gotta like it though. Forrest has it behind, passes it up. Missed opportunity right there. Goalie's gonna come out of net and collect that puck. Give that right back to Lainey Hesser. Lainey has possession. Lainey's gonna pass this one up to another William Smith player. She's keeping this one for herself. Got 2 Cardinals breaking this one up. Playing a little passive here. I like it. A little slow down defense. William Smith looks like they're trying something new offensively. Trying to make something work here. Playing a little deep. Moving the puck up into Plattsburgh zone. Ricky playing some hard defense right there. Shot on goal, but that is missed by Lane Hesser. Blocked off of a player. Trying to make something work here. Lane Hesser with the setup a little bit right. Almost a goal. That one was pretty close, Vinny. Seems like they're playing a little bit not as aggressive, I should say. 50 seconds left on this penalty.
Yeah, they've had a few good looks there on the power play for a solid few seconds in the offensive zone.
Absolutely.
It's just hard to get it past Stetson, which is great to see.
I was going to say, again, it's something that you gotta love to see. It's pretty interesting. Quick score update too. 1-0. Cortland is still up. 13:09 in the second period. Oh, shot on goal right there. Plattsburgh needs to get this puck out of here. You breaking this one up. Shot up top, broken up right there. 16 seconds left on the penalty. Do you think they're making the most out of this?
I think they're making more than they've made out of it in the last period.
Absolutely. Francis with the breakaway here. Francis going to have a shot on goal. Broken up and slammed. I think we'll have an injury. That one looked a little rough. Oof. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, Francis is holding her head. She's getting up though, which is good.
Penalty is over and they're going to sub Balfour out. Francis did get up on her own, but it looks like she might be a little hurt. That one did look a little painful. Shot on goal here, but it is a little bit to the right, blocked off of Stetson's left knee.
Francis definitely in some discomfort here.
Yeah, we got the trainer talking to her. We'll get an update when we can on that. McKellar with the puck. Again, that rock star rookie of the year coming on up. She's got 4 defensive men all around her. Kasterzak closing out in on the net, but it is intercepted and broken up here. It seems like we've lost a little bit of momentum here, Vinny.
Maybe a little bit for Plattsburgh here. I think coming out of a penalty kill, it might be expected. They definitely weren't as aggressive on the penalty kill, like you said, as they have been before in the past. But I think part of that is William Smith kind of trying to shake things up a little bit. Trying to get maybe a little more momentum going for them. But I think not converting on their power play might have sealed the deal.
Absolutely. McKellar tried to sneak that one in. Balfour up top with that slap shot attempt at a goal, but unfortunately was blocked. 15 shots on goal for Plattsburgh coming into the later half of the second period. 11-12 left. We'll see what we can make out of it. A little bit of a free time here. We'll see what they try making. Keller up top. Keller moving the puck. Intercepted, though, by a William Smith player. Smith with the shot on goal, and that one sneaks on in. It looks like the goalie almost stopped that. That was crazy. It bounced off her leg. Goal, Plattsburgh. Wow. Piper Smith sneaking that one right through the legs. Vinny, wow. 4-2 zilch.
Yeah, crazy shot right there by Smith. It looks like it went maybe off the top of the bounced off the top of the goalie's left pad there. And so that's definitely not one.
Look, it's got stopped for a second. I was confused.
Yeah, that's definitely one that doesn't really look like it's going to be going in, and you might expect a stoppage there. And well, there was definitely a stoppage, but it was for a goal.
Absolutely, absolutely. Slip and slide action down here. William Smith has a little bit of a breakaway, but that is intercepted by you. Throwing that one right back to William Smith. Oh, icing right there. Good little puck drop. 10:46 left in the second. 4-0. Cardinals on top. Quick score update again, like I was saying. 1-0 Cortland against Oswego. Winner of that game will play the winner of this current game. Looking like it might be the Cardinals. Again, knock on wood, Vinny. Don't want to speak too soon, but this is getting pretty intense. Keller with the puck. Keller moving around. Keller passes it up. Sees an opening to Smith. Smith, the one that just scored the goal, blocked up a little bit. Caught up with a defender. Cho coming around. Cho blocked in. Has a little bit of trouble trying to get that one out. William Smith is playing hard defense. Another shot on goal. Facette is trying to make something happen here. Keller has an opening. Keller slings it and barely misses. That's a painful one. Cho with the shot. They're just flinging this, Vinny.
Yeah, I think right now they're just trying to throw anything on net and see what goes in. That's kind of how it's been so far for them.
I mean, hey, why not, right? I mean, it's working somewhat. Seems like William Smith is trying to replicate it, but not successfully.
Yeah, they're having a hard time just getting it out of Plattsburgh's possession.
Yeah, I was going to say, they are controlling this game. Interception right there. That one was trying to get to Ruge, but unfortunately blocked in. Cho coming around the back of the net. Going to have a little bit of trouble to Yu. Yu has it. Yu's looking down the rink, looking for someone to connect. A little bit of an opening here. William Smith is having trouble again offensively, getting things rolling here. Bella Hacker with the puck, moving that one up, trying to break it up, smashing their own teammate right there on accident. Bringing us around, trying to find someone to throw it to.
I think William Smith only has 4 shots so far in this period.
Wow.
Or no, 3 shots, excuse me.
Yeah, fourths with the puck. They're breaking plays up defensively, though, Vinny, is the thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. They're not giving the Cardinals too much to work with. Yeah. They're not giving the Cardinals too much to work with. They just can't really generate anything going the other way, and that's their issue.
Yeah. Terry with the puck around. Francis. Terry's going to get possession. Trying to pass it in, and that one is it! That one sneaks on in! Wow, Conlon with the goal! That one was unexpected. I didn't really know where that puck was. I apologize for the silence, but wow.
I didn't even see it go in, to be completely honest.
Look at this replay, Vinny. Yeah, they were trying to complete a pass, and I think it just got caught up in the goalie's right-hand leg. Yeah, just kind of
I don't know how that went in. That went right past the goalie.
That one is a crucial mistake, and one that is going to hurt. 18-7 shots on goal, 5-0 Cardinals.
Sort of an unexpected shot there. It looks like, William Smith just called a timeout. Might be time to keep an eye on the goaltenders to see. Sorry, the song caught me off guard. I think they might try to change goaltenders here during this timeout. It looks like they're talking to
the other goalie,
to Julia Echevarria. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, Echevarria.
Yeah. I think they're going to get her ready and put her in again. Five goals is a little rough.
Yeah, 2 goals in this period at least, that were kind of, sort of a goalie error. It looks like the goalie could have stopped it, and it looks like maybe they did, but they somehow snuck in. I think part of that also is because of the Herons' defense here. Giving Plattsburgh too many chances right up front like that, right in front of your goaltender, obviously not really a good mix to try to win the game here.
Absolutely. So again, 3 goals this period, Vinny.
Yeah.
What are you liking out of this team right now?
Well, I'm liking their ability to just kind of stay on top of it. You know, we keep seeing them just sling pucks on net from wherever. It doesn't matter if they're an inch away from the goalie or all the way at the blue line. They're just putting them on, seeing what goes in. And it looks like we are going to get a goalie change here.
Put the new goalie in. Teams are hyped. You can hear the stadium. It is electric. Again, this is probably one of the biggest turnouts I've seen at one of these games, Vinny. This is awesome to see. Really cool. And a quick score update from the Cortland Oswego game. Score is now 2-0 Cortland. 8:22 in the second. Puck drop here. Conlon has the puck.
William Smith might be looking to generate a little more motivation there, changing their goalie. I know usually sometimes that's what coaches do, to generate a little more offense too.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, 5 points in hockey. we had our discussion before the game, and 5 is a big number in hockey, but with 8 goals in your last one, it's not crazy, and it's not crazy right now. I think these girls are just getting ready too.
Cardinals are exceeding my expectations so far.
Absolutely, you gotta love to see it. Conlon playing real quick. Conlon swinging that. Conlon up against the wall, breaking this one up. Puck is flinging in the air. Oh, shot on goal. Cho has it. Cho blocked. Great stop from that goalie that just got put in. Again, Julia from Newtown, Connecticut. Interesting.
Great shot by Cho there. Really wicked, quick shot. Great reaction too by Echevarria to kind of make that stop there.
It's her first year too, so coming into a playoff game, that's a pretty big step up right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
McKellar with the puck drop. McKellar trying to get possession. McKellar blocked in by a William Smith player. Kasper Zach gonna swing on in and try playing a little offense here. It's against the walls though. It's looking a little ugly. Fort's breaking this play up right there. Snagging this one is Kasper Zach against the wall. Fort's again stuck there. McKellar looking for the opening. McKellar tries swinging it in. Again, that Rookie of the Year. She earns that title, Vinny. She has been an all-star this season.
It makes sense. When you watch her, it's so easy to see.
It's a different breed. It's so entertaining. She's a real joy. We got a William Smith player kind of sitting on top of this puck. Weird angle. We'll call a quick whistle real quick. Forth is trying to get off this without the penalty. So a quick line change for both teams here. Plattsburgh girls are all smiles right now, Vinny.
Yeah, they're definitely happy to be up. I mean, even to be up by 5 goals, it's kind of early to be up by 5 in a playoff game.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to make them happy, and they're really showing no signs of slowing down, no signs of stopping. So they have every reason to be smiling right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Plattsburgh with the puck behind. Zopuck, another all-star on this team, just kind of standing out.
Yeah, definitely. It's that top line there, generating chances a lot.
Balfour with the puck. Balfour swinging it by. Intercepted. William Smith gets body checked and laid out.
It's going to be a penalty, I think. It's going to be a trip on Plattsburgh.
It will be against Zopuck. But again, this team, for some reason, penalties work in their favor.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but they're willing to stay hungry on a penalty kill, and it's absolutely great.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering if they're going to score a shorthanded goal here. I mean, I predicted 5 goals, so maybe I'm kind of hoping a little bit that they don't, but it would be great if they did.
We'll see. Yeah, this is the first lineup for that William Smith team. We got Bella Hacker breaking this puck drop up. She's been a pretty solid player. Again, they haven't been able to connect, but there's been some interesting plays. They were pretty useful with the last penalty, so we'll see if they can kind of make use of it like they did last time. A little bit of a miscommunication there, but a nice little shot. Finley Crosby was open, but just did not connect it. Finley passing this one up. William Smith again has just been kind of having a rough time. Oh, broken up again. Let's see, playing a little bit of a far offense, right back in their zone. Moving this one up slowly but surely, Vinny.
Yeah, it's the Cardinals' ability to kind of just force them back and not really give them the chance to take it forward, and you love to see it, and that's why these Herons get so tired when they're out there. That's what gives the Cardinals such a great look on the penalty kill.
Absolutely. You got 6 minutes left in the period, 1 minute left on the penalty shot right there, but it's bouncing off Stetson's leg. 20 shots on goal to 9. Again, more than doubling. I feel like that's normal, pretty average for this team.
Yeah,
they're usually doubling, but it's awesome to see Plattsburgh is going to have an opportunity to get this one out. Blocked, however, off the body of a William Smith player. Rugi is having an opportunity to score. Rugi doing a little swim move, and it's almost in. Vinny, I'm telling you, dude, what is going on with these penalties?
That was one bar away from going in, and great work with, who was that? I'm sorry.
That was Rugi.
That was Rugi?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely incredible moves right there.
That was a nice little play. You gotta love that. Ainsley Lonchak again breaking this one up. Number 9 on William Smith. Looks like Plattsburgh is gonna have the opportunity here. Caught, however, by a William Smith player. On this wall again. Conlon trying to break this one up, looking for the puck. However, there's 3 William Smith players all around her. Penalties come to an end. You got 10 seconds left. Vinny, 5 minutes left in the second period. What's going through your head?
Well, the Herons are kind of starting to ice skate uphill, it looks like here. They're having a bit of a hard time, just getting it into the Plattsburgh zone, and beyond that, they can't find a way to put it in the net. They're not able to get anywhere as close as they need to be to get it in.
Wow, great shot, great shot.
Good look by the Cardinals, and that's another aspect of it. The Cardinals are not making this easy on the Herons here. They're staying on top of it. They're staying on top. They're staying aggressive, and they're able to just kind of generate so much offense that it's hard for them to keep up.
Kasperzak moving this one. McKellar shot on goal. Normally she makes those. That was great defense right there by that new goalie that just got subbed in. What a stop right there. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the Herons are hoping to see here. It might be a good sign for them going into the third period, knowing that maybe this new goalie is giving them a chance they didn't have early on like they wanted.
Absolutely. This puck is all over the place today. That's like the third time it's almost hit the ceiling.
Yeah,
that's
wow.
insane. So we'll have another line change real quick for both teams. Looks like that starting lineup, Balfour, Foyce is coming in. Let's see what they make out of it. Puck drop will be in William Smith's zone. Fourth is going to be receiving this puck drop as well as Bella Hacker. Broken up there. McKellar with the shot. Great stop by that new goalie again. Seems like they kind of needed to make that switch. This goalie is doing everything right.
Yeah.
Go right back to the puck drop, however. Fourth again. That one up. William Smith will have possession of it. Fourth's back there. Oh, sorry, that was Facette on the puck drop. Oh, nice little check right there. Moving the puck around back into Plattsburgh possession off the wall. Broken up. Keller with the puck. Keller swinging it by. William Smith will slow it down to get some possession here. Facette trying to break that one up, playing some great strong defense. Getting in their face. Looks like a little scrum over there.
Yeah,
player down. Keller trying to get this one, however, it is broken up, incomplete. William Smith seems like they're just trying to move this puck out of the way. Puck was stuck under the skate there for a second. That was interesting. Keller trying to get this one. Seems like they're kind of slowing down here, Vinny. I mean, again, you're up 5. What's going through your head if you're one of these girls?
Yeah, if I'm one of the Cardinals, I'm definitely thinking, just kind of play it like how they're playing it now. It's kind of slow. Not really trying to generate too much. If they can, that's great. If they can't, that's also fine. I think they're just trying to maybe skate circles around this Heron team for the next 22.
Honestly, it makes sense.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 48 left. Nice stop again by Julia, number 39, that goalie that they just subbed in.
Another great rip from the blue line by Cho. That's kind of what I was talking about before, how I wanted to see Cho on the power play line to rip those blue shots off net.
Absolutely. Get another puck drop here. Conlon with that. Conlon trying to scrum that one up. Scrum. Breaking this one up is Francis. Francis passing it back into William Smith territory. Swinging it by to Maddie Twombly. Again, something that we've been kind of bringing up throughout the day. She's been pretty stellar performance for this William Smith team. Shot on goal, blocked by Stetson. Swinging off her shoulder, it looked like. That was a nice little stop right there. Terry moving up, trying to play some defense here. Looks like they're trying to make something happen offensively. The puck, it's about 2 minutes left. Francis, a little poke check right there. Conlon trying to swing this one out, however, gets intercepted. Stuck against the wall. Cho is going to have possession of this one. Moving the one up, playing a little footsie with it off the wall. Francis has it. Francis to a William Smith player, but just kidding, she gets it. Francis getting locked in right there. Drop the stick. Kasperzak has it open. Kasperzak with the stick work. Wow, what an opportunity there. She's on the ground. I think the puck's under her body. Nothing is called there, Vinny.
Yeah, no,
fans are not happy.
The fans definitely wanted a call there. I think that was a bit of a trip. It looked like the defender got their stick right in between the legs of Kasperzak.
Interesting.
Maybe a missed call, maybe not. Regardless, the Cardinals don't really need it, you know?
Fair enough. McKellar with the pass straight in the ref, but the misses. Force trying to swing that one out. Where is the puck? It's in the back right there. Kasperzak has it. Kasperzak with the opening. Kasperzak with the shot, and that one is blocked. Again, an explosive game from her, Vinny.
Yeah, Kasperzak is just doing such a great job tonight, staying on top of the puck and creating so many great opportunities for this team here. She was involved in, I think, three of the 5 goals now, which is just insane. You know, it's great for her. It's great to see that. And that's the kind of, you know, we saw a little stick work there. That's what's making it so hard for the Herons to defend.
Ultimate stick work right there. A little bit of a miscommunication right there by Riggy. Riggy passing that one back to you. Yu's got fourth, but she's also got some William Smith players right on her tail. Rugi's coming up. A little bit out of reach for her, but she's going to swing on in. Behind the net. Against the wall now. Force has possession. Force intercepted by William Smith's player. Again, there was another line change in the William Smith. One person that we've been told to look out for is Anna Tardif, number 7 on William Smith. She's on this line right now. She's been pretty solid overall. But again, another one of those crucial players that they're solid, right?
Yeah.
But they can't connect these passes, so it's only you can make so much of it, you know. So see what comes out of that. Puck is in Plattsburgh possession here, trying to make something happen offensively. A little bit of miscommunication again. Urban has possession against the wall, skating around, trying to slow this one down. 16 seconds left. Looks like the goalie is laying down right there. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure the goalie knew where it was. It looked like who was that? I believe that was Urban with a good look, trying to give it to the goalie, and then the goalie got caught up thinking the puck was behind her. So the puck was kind of, I don't know if she was messing with her or what. She was just kind of tapping her stick around her though, making her think that she had the puck still.
Hit a quick fake out emote. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Quick score update: 2-0. Ended the second for the Cortland game. Looks like Cortland might be taken away. There's one more period left. There's 5 seconds left in regulation for the second period on this one as well. Looks like we'll be taking this one into the third period. Wow. Talk about an offensive, again, the end of the first period was filled with excitement, Vinny. It was the 6 minutes of basically nonstop fun at the end. This one seemed like they started it with 6 minutes of nonstop fun and then kind of slowed it down again. You're up by 5. Makes sense to kind of slow down. What's going through your head right now if you're on this team?
Well, if I'm on the Cardinals, I'm thinking about how, you know, well they've been playing. And maybe now, again, it's a time to not stay so aggressive. You have 5 goals. You have a 5-goal lead. You probably don't want to keep getting aggressive because you might create chances for the other team you don't want them to have. But it's good. What they've been doing is waiting for an opportunity from the Herons, whether that's, you know, if they're a missed puck, maybe, you know, a missed pass, or maybe if it's just the Cardinals have a chance to sling a shot on net from the blue line.
Absolutely,
it's great to see that. That's why they've been getting so many goals. That's why they got 3 in the second period.
Absolutely. Again, players to look out for. Definitely Matt Keller. Looks like Sylvia Mania, again, our sideline reporter, as a sideline report. Almost ready for us. But again, there's been some all-star players. We'll go to sideline in a second, but I want a Vinny take real quick about someone that you're looking forward to. Again, we'll do a quick sideline interview with Sylvia. We'll take it down to her real quick.
I'm here with Leslie, Brooke, Terry. How do you feel your team is doing overall?
I think we're doing good. We set whatever they're called, and then we just doing well.
Yes. And so you guys are going into your last quarter of your semifinal game. Are you excited with this lead? Do you feel like you guys are going to really withhold it?
Yeah, I think we're staying positive, but we're still wanting to do more, and I think we're going to do more next period.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, that's this game so far. I really appreciate you guys. Overall, Plattsburgh's been playing really aggressive. Overall, the offense has been withholding, defense too, and we're really excited. Thank you.
again, that's kind of talking about that, Vinny. Who is a player that stuck out for you this period?
Well, this period, definitely Bailey McKellar.
Yeah.
Her speed and stick work is absolutely insane, but the duo between her and Kasperzak is unreal. It's that second line. They're so strong out there together and able to find each other so well. And that's not to discredit Morris too. She's always in a great position offensively.
I mean, those goals have been insane. Again, we had some replays earlier of them. They've been so entertaining. The
Yeah.
stick work, the teamwork, the chemistry, everything seems like they're kind of lining up here, Vinny. What needs to change, I guess? We'll do a quick replay and kind of just talk about this real quick if you don't mind. There we go.
So this was probably the first goal of this period. Yeah, nice shot there, and then Bailey McKellar just taps it in.
Sneaks it on in.
Yeah. I think that was Forsyth with the shot.
Yeah.
And Kasperzak gives it off to McKellar.
And I'd like to add, it's so far out too.
Yeah.
Another great goal right here.
That was the one that hopped right over the goalie's pad right there.
Yeah.
That was Piper Smith.
Piper Smith, yeah. Again, someone who honestly hasn't had a lot of goals this season, but again, great work right there. Great shot.
Yeah, and this is the one that...
This one was weird.
Both of us, too.
Yeah.
We didn't really see it going.
Yeah. I still don't understand.
I believe that was Brooke Terry's. She must have poked the pad maybe a little bit.
I was going to say, very interesting take, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming into the third period, again, we got a little time. What's one thing that this William Smith team needs to fix? Because obviously something's broken here.
Yeah, well, I think swapping the goalies was a good call for them to do. It looked like after they swapped the goalies, it looked like they had a little bit of momentum going for them, you know? And it's good to see that because when you change a goalie, it also influences the way your defense plays. They want to play stronger and give that new goalie a better chance. And also maybe the forwards too a little bit, maybe wanting to get them to start generating more offense, maybe to get them back in this game here.
Absolutely. Well, we'll take it to commercial, guys. Again, we got 11 minutes before the period comes back. Stay tuned. We got one more period. It's playoff hockey. We're having fun here. We'll be right back, Plattsburgh.
When I hear SUNY Plattsburgh, I think of support and togetherness. I never feel alone, and there's always like a community somewhere to go to. I think of activity because we're an active campus with something always going on.
My name's Alex. I'm a business and finance major, and I went to Fox Lane High School. The moment I got here, when I was walking around campus, it just felt like home. Like, it just has that feel to it that other schools don't have.
Now looking back, I was searching for a place that felt like home. And it's not easy to describe why it felt like home here, but it did. And I had this gut feeling that this just was the place for me, and I felt happy here. So many people were invested in my success, and I wasn't used to that in my life, and this felt really good, and I felt really supported.
My name's Julia. I'm a business major, so business administration, global supply chain, management, and human resource. And I graduated from Saratoga Springs High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because the School of Business was so versatile and it allowed me to have multiple majors and multiple minors and still graduate early, if not on time with the rest of my class.
My name is Matthew Wendler. I'm a junior public relations major, and I graduated as valedictorian at Morris Central School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I wanted something far away. I wanted someplace different. And when I saw Plattsburgh, it was actually the only school I signed up for. I saw it was in the Adirondacks. It had that small town feel, something I was looking for. I grew up in a rural town where there was no sidewalks or really anyone else around. And I just thought it was the perfect place. It had the railroad, the lake.
My name is Eleni Espino. I'm a chemistry major at SUNY Plattsburgh, and the high school I went to was Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because honestly, if I'm being completely honest, they gave me the best financial aid. So like my award summary for my work study, which is what I really wanted coming into like college, it was the best out of all the schools that I had applied to. So I was like, oh, ultimately, this was the decision.
So I chose to come here from Brooklyn, and also I kind of weighed out my options with the other schools that I got accepted to, and Plattsburgh was the cheapest among them. It had a really nice and accepting campus feel, and also it was right near a Wendy's, so I was really happy about that.
My name's Xavier Brzett. I major in broadcast journalism and TV and video production. I actually transferred to SUNY Plattsburgh. I knew I wanted to do broadcast journalism, so obviously I was looking for schools that had broadcast journalism. And I did the semester at Oswego, and I was like, oh, this is not what I want to do. Like, when I found SUNY Plattsburgh, I knew a few people that went here, which was great. And it just seemed to be my type of vibe. I checked it out online, and I just applied. I didn't even come in person.
My name is Brandon Brathwaite. I'm a junior here at SUNY Plattsburgh. I'm from Calvert Memorial High School, and my major is Business Administration and Ministry of Information Systems. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because it's a different environment. I'm from Long Island, so it's not like anything close to it. Everything's like clustered over there. There's a lot of things spread out. Everything's in walking distance.
The University Police Department, it's a law enforcement agency that's on the Plattsburgh State campus. Our goal here is to patrol the campus and keep the campus community, students, faculty, keep everyone safe. We're a 24/7 police department, and we just want to create a better experience here for you guys. We have a lot of community policing programs. We create a lot of events for our community and for our students. We have bike patrol units. We have the K-9 program. We have a lot of students that take up the internship opportunity, as well as the student ambassador program that provides students the ability to get an escort home. I definitely think Plattsburgh is a safe community. That's something that we kind of strive ourselves and promote. We have a very quick response time. If there's something that did happen, I would say our response time is less than a minute, and we're able to get help for you.
Yes, I definitely do feel safe on campus. I feel like nothing really happens in Plattsburgh. Like nothing really scary happens, especially like when you're coming from somewhere where it's like a little more crime-ridden, like the city. Like it's a very different change of scenery.
My name is Zoe Rice, and I'm from Leicester, Massachusetts. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I was recruited here for soccer. So during the recruiting process, I came for a visit, and it was a lot different than where I'm from, which is exactly what I wanted. And so when I came here, I was looking for a school with broadcast journalism, and SUNY Plattsburgh was the only one with that.
Well, I wanted to stay in my hometown. I wanted to be able to help give back to my community. And so that kind of left a few options for me to choose from, and of those all, SUNY Plattsburgh kind of spoke out the most to me, not just because of how close it is to where I currently live, but also because of the various opportunities it offered in terms of the human services courses and majors I could take.
My name is Benjamin Sapulo. I am a music and music arts management major. I graduated from Newark Senior High School, and I transferred from Finger Lakes Community College. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh for a couple different reasons. My main reason was for the major I went into. I had graduated from Finger Lakes Community College with an associate's degree in music recording technology, and I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do, and I was like looking at my options. I scanned through the SUNY system, and I found that Plattsburgh had the music arts management program.
My name is Ariel Sukram, and I'm a criminal justice and law and justice major with a minor in gender and women's studies, and I graduated from the High School for Medical Professions in Canarsie High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh all because of the criminal justice program. I got a letter in the mail saying I got accepted, and I noticed that the criminal justice program offered a variety of classes that I was very interested in.
Hello, I'm Tim Giacchetto. I am a history/adolescent education major here at SUNY Plattsburgh, and I graduated.
Welcome back to Ronald v. Stafford Ice Arena, ladies and gentlemen. We have a playoff game that feels a little out of reach at this point. 5-0, Plattsburgh is on top. I'm Grant Hockmuth. I'm hosted here with Vinny, my good friend Vinny. We're having a great time. Vinny, give me a little breakdown of this game so far.
Well, Plattsburgh clearly has been very dominant offensively. William Smith just can't really get possession of the puck. I mean, they're able to get it defensively, but once it comes to carrying it into Plattsburgh's zone, I don't know what it is, but Plattsburgh is able to just kind of prevent them from doing that, and also really stopping them from getting too many good looks on net. I mean, William Smith has only 11 shots here in 2 periods. It's going to be kind of hard for them to come back here. Wouldn't discredit them now. Anything can happen.
I was going to say, yeah, there's still time. Again, we scored 3 in the last period, so 5 is not out of reach completely. Again, they just need to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Players are coming back on the ice. What is one player from both teams that you're looking for?
Well, with the Cardinals, I'm definitely still looking at just that duo between McKellar and Kasperzak. Both of them are such good players with such great ability to what's the word? Stick handle.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. They're both just really great at that, and both of them putting it on net a lot, and that's what you like to see. That's why those two have combined for so many great opportunities here in this game so far.
Yeah.
Emily Kasperzak has 3 assists, and McKellar has a goal.
I was going to say, Kasperzak has been on fire today.
Yeah,
per usual, I might add, but
just absolutely hungry tonight by her. And for the Herons tonight, I'm probably still looking at Finley Crosby, but also Anna Tardif, who you mentioned in the second period for briefly. Both of them, it's just another duo coming from the Herons this time, though.
Absolutely.
Great work, though, by the Cardinals to kind of shut them down any chance that they've had.
And again, this team, William Smith, they have had trouble so far. They had that goalie switch, and it seemed like momentum was kind of shifting in their favor kind of for a bit. Plattsburgh woke up and handled it with care. What needs to change for them, though? Again, it seems like they aren't completing these easy completions and whatnot. What needs to change in your mind?
Well, I think the Herons, that goalie change was definitely a bit of a momentum swing for them. They did have a few good looks there right after that, but not enough, unfortunately, for them. I think maybe coming into this third period, if they have enough juice to get the motor running early on, they might be able to generate a little bit more here going on throughout the rest of the third.
Absolutely. And as we enter the third period, again, we got 2 minutes before this period starts. Refs are taking the ice. Just want to quick shout out to PSTV. We've been having a great stream so far. Again, another thing that we want to think about too is where is this next game going? Again, whoever wins this game will first the winner of the Oswego-Cortland game. Right now, scores 2-0 Cortland. If nothing changes, obviously Plattsburgh will be in that game.
Yeah.
It might be here.
Hopefully it is. I think if it is, we might be here.
Yeah,
we might be streaming this one. So
pretty exciting. Again, shout out to the VMix crew. Shout out to PSTV, the people behind the scenes that make this happen. Pretty exciting. We got a minute 20. Let's go into the third period of this and close this one out, Vinny. You ready for this or no?
I'm absolutely ready for this.
Again, this crowd has been pretty electric for a women's game.
Definitely.
It's always a good time. We got everyone out here. We got fans. We got people from the town. We got the men's hockey team. We got the women's basketball team was out here.
Oh wow,
it's awesome. Yeah. So again, it's awesome to see local support.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Great. You love to see the school spirit here.
Absolutely. Again, and it's playoff hockey.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with some playoff hockey, guys.
It's hard not to love.
Absolutely.
And especially with a team as good as this one.
I was gonna say,
if you come, they're up 5-0 in the third. That's what you want to see. That's why you come.
I was gonna say, girls are taking the ice. We'll get it right back to the action here, guys. I'm curious, Vinny, about possession time. Again, one thing that we were kind of talking about is how William Smith hasn't had time with the puck at all. It just seems like Plattsburgh's been holding on to it this whole time, this whole game. So interesting to think about. Got 10 seconds before puck drop. Seems like William Smith is having one last talk, saying, "Hey, let's figure this out. Let's go out and play some hockey again. Leave everything on the ice. At the end of the day, whoever loses this game is going home, and their season is done. You don't want to go out like this. So let's see what they put on the ice this game, or this period. 20 minutes for the rest of the season."
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
I'm gonna trademark that one. We have Rugi with the puck drop. Plattsburgh will win the face-off. Balfour up top. Balfour bumping into Cho. A little bit of miscommunication there. William Smith behind Plattsburgh's net, intercepted by Riggy. Riggy's moving this puck up, passes it to Puck. Puck with the missed opportunity right there. However, gets control of it again. Puck swings it up to 11. That's Tara Vallis, the name that I brought up earlier. Rugi straight into the air up top, and that one falls short. A little bit rough, but hey, that's okay.
Yeah, not a bad look by William Smith early on there. I just realized, though, this has probably been going on the whole game too. What's really hard for them is, like, once they get it behind the net, there's always a Plattsburgh center there to retrieve it and take it the other way, and that's just incredible.
Yeah, the small little defensive things that our team does so well are so key for this team. It's awesome to see. Rugi breaking that one up. Rugi's going to get possession of that. Actually, just kidding. William Smith moving this one back. That is number 21, Kelly Howe, that one that had that overtime goal in their last. Oh, this one's swinging off the pole. Cho breaking this one up, trying to get possession of that. Taya Balfour with the puck up top, passing it to her teammate. Trying to make a little bit of an offense play, so puck up top, passing it.
I think Kelly Howe is definitely trying to get her game back into this one like she did last game for their team, with the game-winning goal in overtime.
Oh, Morris with the puck. Barely missed. Great defense again by that goal substitution. Julia, I'm going to pronounce this hopefully right, Uchavara. Great stop right there. Kasper Zach with the puck. This one's broken up. William Smith offensively is looking a lot stronger here, Vinny. What's changed?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it might have been a locker room talk probably in between the periods here.
So we got some whistles blown?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a face-off in the Cardinal zone.
Interesting.
I think one thing maybe to keep an eye out for is William Smith if they get a power play, because I'm sorry, again, this music is throwing me off.
Shout out to the organ player. Gotta love that guy.
I think if William Smith, last power play they had in the second period didn't look too bad. It looked better than the.
I was going to say, offensively, they were actually able to make the puck move a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Oh, just a little bit of a miss pass right there by Plattsburgh, trying to make this offensively happen. McKellar, again, one of those speed skaters, the rookie of the year. McKellar has had an explosive game. Again, her name might not be tied to scores necessarily, but she's definitely made a huge impact on the ice today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have this puck moving up real quick. Again, no other than Lane Hesser, a name that I have said multiple times, but they're going to sub her out for a new line switch. And again, Tara Vallis will come back in, breaking up that Plattsburgh play.
Another name that has been absolutely important to this Plattsburgh offense here is Kate Conlon.
Absolutely.
Another one. In the last game she played here, she had 2 goals against Morrisville. And, again, another goal here tonight. She's just absolutely dominant.
Yeah. This defense is kind of starting to warm up again. They were a little slow at the start of this period, but they are coming back in here. Terry with the great defensive stop. Francis trying to move that puck a little bit there in the Plattsburgh zone. Get an icing call, I believe. Again, it's interesting. It seems like William Smith's offense is kind of taking form here, taking shape, which is refreshing to see. See what they can make out of the 17-10 left, 5-0. Cardinals on top. Quick score update from the Cortland game. It is still 2-0, 16 left in that one. Winner will play the winner of this game for the SUNYAC championship. It's interesting to think too. Again, we've been against both those teams. Obviously, the outcome of this game will determine who plays that one, but hopefully it's us. And again, the Oswego odds I'm not a fan of, but with it being 2-0, I like our odds against going against the Red Dragons personally.
Yeah, definitely. I think we have a 2-0 record against them, right?
Correct,
this season. Yeah. So if we end up going against Oswego, it's a little more of a random game,
Yeah.
A win, a loss, and a tie, as even as it gets.
Yeah,
in the season between two teams.
Yeah. Let's see what they do here. Facette passing up to Keller. Keller passing it to Smith. Smith again with the one with the goal earlier. Gets broken up, unfortunately. Back into Plattsburgh possession, though. Smith misses that, goes against the wall, swings it past the goalie. Just kidding, Hughes there to intercept that one. Hughes passes it up to Smith again. Defensively, William Smith is also kind of waking up here.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. The Herons are doing another pretty good job. Plattsburgh is having almost as much difficulty as the Herons have had earlier on in the game, getting it into the zone, as you can see here, but never mind.
Smith with the shot. Smith, nice block right there by the goalie. Moving up. William Smith player down. Plattsburgh will take possession. Looks like they're going to slow this one down a little bit. Urban up top. Urban has puck. Bringing this back into their zone. Looks like they're trying to kill some time real quick. Again, up 5-0. This play kind of makes sense. Just kind of put this one away.
Yeah, the Herons aren't looking too bad, though.
No, not at all. Again, it seems like they're a nice block right there.
It's just hard to get it past Stetson. It really is.
I was gonna say, that is a wall. She is insanely talented at what she does. And again, coming off that injury, it is refreshing to see someone so talented and someone so athletic just kill it.
Yeah, definitely.
Glad she's feeling better. As far as the player that got injured earlier on the Cardinals, it looks like she's fine too. She took a little bit of a spill on her head. So
yeah, was that Francis, I believe,
yeah,
right?
Francis, and she's been back in since, so very fortunate with that. It's always good to see. Plattsburgh with possession in Herons territory. Passing this one back. Again, it seems like they're just trying to move this puck and keep it into their zone. Puck's trying to break this one up off the wall. Urban with the defense right there. Sneaks past her. 3 is going to come on in. That's no other than, sorry, excuse me, Natalie May on the William Smith team. Plattsburgh's defense has been warming this offense up. They've been wearing them down very thin. 15 minutes left in the third. What is going on? It seems like offensively, Plattsburgh is just kind of done, and they're ready to pack their bags and get ready for next week. But we'll see what they need to do here.
Yeah, I think William Smith is definitely waking up a little more offensively, putting the Plattsburgh defense a little bit to a test here. But I think if they keep chipping away, it's possible they get a goal.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Again, it's just hard to get it past Stetson.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shot on goal right there. Again, that's Tara Vallis, a key player for this team. She's a junior. Another thing to think about too is this team. Our team has a lot of seniors on our team, so it's very interesting to kind of see that dynamic. Again, I think that goes to kind of the chemistry extent that we were talking about earlier this game.
Yeah, I think there's 6. Let me count them. Wait.
Yeah, Balfour with the puck. Balfour moving up. Casper Zach with that one moving. Has McKellar on the right. McKellar misses the catch right there. Unfortunate. McKellar swinging back, and another shot on goal. Morris was right there too, missed it. A little bit chippy after the fact against Morris, but we'll see what happens there. Get a quick line change.
So yeah, in tonight's lineup, there's 4 seniors, but it definitely feels like there's a lot more.
Yeah.
The way a lot of these players play. I mean, Bailey McKellar, a freshman, Kate Conlon, a sophomore. The way they play is just outstanding. You'd think they're such mature players.
I was gonna say they play like they're veterans. It's awesome. Shot on goal blocked right there. Balfour's looking deep, saying, "Hey, there's a player over there. Be careful." Cho has the puck. Just kidding. Cho's playing defense over there. Balfour sees she's gonna go for it. Balfour shot. Whistle was blown.
I think that was offsides. Just barely though. It looks like Balfour's a little mad that they called that.
Yeah, that is rough. Again, she had a little bit of an opening there, so that was really cool to see. We got a puck drop action right here. 29 shots on goal, Vinny. 29.
Yeah. 20, not 24, not 24. 5 went in.
Yeah.
24 stopped.
I wish 24 went in. That'd be a game. Balfour with the puck. Balfour passing it up. Balfour to Conlon. Conlon has an opening. Broken up by a player. Francis trying to catch that one and put it down, but unfortunately just can't connect it. Francis passing it back to Conlon. Conlon has it. Passes it to Terry off the wall. Balfour's up top. Gonna try to get into her. However, a Heron sneak past and get that. Again, that is that Ainsley Lonchak. She's been pretty explosive defensively, breaking up these key passes, Vinny.
Yeah.
Francis trying to do that, but just shoves that before hitting the bench. See ya, is what she said. Cho with the puck, putting it right to the Plattsburgh side. Looks like they're going to slow it down a little bit. Balfour with the puck. Balfour moving into the Herons. Positioning. Oh, great setup there, but again, a little bit of a miscommunication. Seems like this possession has been a little bit rough on the Plattsburgh side.
Yeah, definitely a lot more even than it has been so far in the first 40 minutes.
Absolutely.
But Plattsburgh is still trying to get a few good looks in here, it looks like, which is good.
Absolutely. Fourth barely misses that one. Stetson looks like it's going to be a icing call. 13 minutes left. Seems like this one is, again, kind of wrapping up. Plattsburgh seems like they're killing the time up.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. We got a puck drop in William Smith's territory. Facette with the puck drop. Face off. We'll see what happens here. Intercepted. Smith grabbing that one with Facette right there to help her out. Swinging it onto the other side of William Smith's territory. No other than Keller breaking that play up. Facette snagging this one to you. Again, that's a player that you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah. Good look there by Facette, I believe, to get that pass over to you, but it was just, I think, a little too quick.
This puck has got wings tonight.
Yeah, man. It's flying all over the place.
It's interesting, too. Cardinal spotlight this week is number 6. No wonder. So young, you. Again, a sophomore. Young player for this team. Defensive. Out of the Republic of Korea. A long way from home. But again, welcome to Plattsburgh. This is a great season to be a part of this team, too.
She's definitely made a name for herself here, and she's going to probably continue to do so for her next 2 years here.
Absolutely. Again, an explosive player and a key player on this team for sure. Give a quick score update. Oswego just scored, actually. There's 10-14 left in the third, and there's 2-1. Again, the winner of that game will play the winner of this one. Don't want to say anything and jinx it, so I'm just going to say that. William Smith looks like they're trying to crawl for life here. Make something happen offensively, but this Cardinal defense has just been bludgeoning them. Here, Vinny. What are your thoughts so far? It seems like we've been having a pretty solid game today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Plattsburgh is slowing down a little bit here so far in this third, but rightfully so. I think they played a very fast, hard first 2 periods, so if they need a little time to recover, they can absolutely do that. And William Smith is also sort of waking up here so far in this period.
Absolutely.
Generating a little more offense than they have been. I think, again, one thing to kind of look out for is if Plattsburgh does get a penalty, leave it to William Smith. They might be able to score on that with the way they've been playing so far.
Absolutely. Kasper Zach with the pass. Kasper Zach can't connect right there. Prochek missing that one. Balfour coming around the net. Balfour's going to swing it on through right to a William Smith player who's going to do the same thing back to her. Balfour swinging that by, looking for Prochek. Prochek moving up. Prochek to McKellar. McKellar, Kasper Zach. Kasper Zach to Morris. Morris swinging it past the goal. Not going to call icing on that. There's a player over there. McKellar trying to break that one up. McKellar, again, she has been all over the rink today. It is insane. I don't know how she's not tired. It's so crazy. McKellar again. McKellar moving up. McKellar looking for something, anything. 2 players right there, though. Again, that's that Abigail Schwam that we were talking about earlier. Great defensive player on William Smith's team. Roughly about 10 left in this one. Halfway through the third period. What's going through your head, Vin?
Yeah, I think, again, don't want to jinx anything. Plattsburgh might have this one in the bag, though.
Yeah.
Just the way the game's going and the way they've been able to still in this third, even though William Smith is sort of waking it up, Plattsburgh is still able to just keep it away from them and keep it out of their net, which is great. Great work by Stetson to stop all 14 shots that have come onto her so far. And the defense, too, for only allowing 14 shots is great.
Yeah. Got another face-off right here. We'll see who gets this one. It's in William Smith territory. Francis with the puck in their territory. Has a U up top. Terry up top. Terry with the puck. U has it. U slap shot off of Terry's leg. Unfortunately, Fourth's backing this one up. Has number 3, Natalie May. But that one is unfortunately broken up for William Smith. Francis right through the legs of Abigail Schwam. Again, a key defensive player. You don't see that not much on her, so that's pretty interesting. Again, it's been a penalty-free period, knock on wood. It's been interesting. Again, the penalty's been crucial, especially for the start of this game. What's been going right, again, with a penalty kill in terms of William Smith? They've been pretty good earlier on. I just want to touch on that real quick.
In William Smith's power play unit?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I think both of William Smith's special teams are sort of, not as great, but it's kind of hard to... especially when William Smith is on the power play. They had a few good looks in the second, but in the first period, for any power play that they had, the Plattsburgh penalty killers were able to get the job done.
It seems like William Smith's bench is waking up to it, banging and booming.
They've been banging and booming this whole time.
Absolutely. U breaks up that catch. U behind the net trying to get this one out of there. Facette misses the catch right there. Piper Smith trying to pass that one out. Facette gets blocked up. Plattsburgh possession. Plattsburgh moving this one out. William Smith is banging bodies out here, Vinny. Shot on goal, however. Great shot, number 15, sorry.
That was Ella Facette, I believe, right?
Yes, yeah, I was going to say Facette with that shot. I haven't heard much of her today, which is interesting.
Yeah, one thing about this Plattsburgh team, again, you know, we've been saying it all game, but it's this stick work. It's just absolutely incredible. That's why they're able to keep it out of William Smith's hands.
Yeah, no, it's unreal, actually. 8 minutes left in the third period here, coming to an end. Again, this has just been all-around elite playoff hockey, SUNYAC playoff hockey, I might add. This is what this season has led to, and it has been an example of why this women's team is so elite, why this school is known for this women's team, and what they are able to do. Again, this team has a remarkable chemistry, shot right above Stetson's head. Didn't even flinch at that one. This one gets broken up. Stetson with a nice block right there.
And yeah, you know, like you said, this school has such a great history with the women's hockey teams here. I see it every time I walk down and go over there. Along the wall, you see all the other great women's teams from the past. I know 2019 is up there. I'm forgetting the others, but it's just so often that you see such a strong women's team come out of this school.
Exactly. And again, conference-wise, we're 12-1. Like there's a reason. Again, this team is not only expected to win, it is known to win. So, and it's for good reason too. These girls do not take breaks. They do not take the easy way out. They play to the whistle. Again, we mentioned a little bit that they're slowing down. When I say that, it's not like they're done playing. They're just holding on to the puck, kind of killing time, but they're still hitting, they're still taking shots on goal. They do not stop hitting.
Yeah, exactly. I think in terms of them slowing down, it's not really so much of them getting tired or faltering. It's really just them kind of saving their energy.
Exactly.
Maybe for next game, maybe just for the rest of this one, in case William Smith comes back somehow. You know, that's part of the reason why they're slowing down, but they're still able to generate great offensive chances.
And
like this one.
I was going to say, a prime example of this is, again, McKellar, just all around. I don't know how much coffee this girl drinks. It's got to be insane, though, because she is all over the place. She is a crazy girl. McKellar up top. McKellar snagging that one. Harris is going to break that one up. Sorry, Morris. Plattsburgh possession, bleeding it right to the goal again. Seems like we're going to just try to kill time at this point. 7 minutes left in this one. Morris has it. Morris over to Plattsburgh has possession. A quick line change. Again, this team has been insane. Balfour up top. Balfour's probably going to look at this one. Big body check right there. Vinny, this William Smith team has come to hit. It is crazy.
I think they're also sort of getting probably a little more aggressive because of how frustrated it has to be for them at this point in the game.
Absolutely.
Almost 5 minutes left, 6 minutes and 42 seconds.
35 shots on goal. Crazy, by the way. I want to add real quick.
Yeah, just that, and that's from the Cardinals, you know.
Yeah.
The Herons let me do the math here really quick. Let me try to do the math. 54 minutes, I believe, have put 12 shots on net. Yeah. So, you know, it's probably a frustrating game for them.
Absolutely. And again, it goes to show the level of defense this team has. It is insane. Puck drop right there. Conlon will get that. Wow, another shot on goal right there. William Smith trying to get this puck out of their zone, but they cannot make it work. Francis on the other side of this one. Conlon trying to break that one up offensively. Right there. Playing on the ground. Yu has it. Yu passes it. Francis is open. Francis gets the puck. Moving this one into William Smith territory. Conlon right behind. Shot on goal, I think. Counts this one. A little bit of a, I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, regardless.
I think it should.
Well, I was going to say, Yu has the puck. Yu passing this one back to Fourths. Fourths passing this one up. Flinging the rock down the rink. About 5 minutes left in this one. Coming down to the wire. Again, another shot right there. Conlon wants one. She's hungry.
Yeah.
She's saying, hey, I had 2 goals last week. Let's do another one this week. She has one already tonight, so we'll see if she's successful with that one. Trying to get that one and snake it in. Urban up top. Urban's going to slide this one in, question mark? No, she's not. She's going to ride it in. See what happens. A little bit of a Michigan, and that one sneaks on in. Wow, what a shot. There is a reason that girl's name is known on this campus, and it's because she is insane at this sport. She's crazy good at hockey, dude.
Yeah, crazy wraparound there on the replay. You can see it. She just goes top shelf, goes just over the goalie. It's hard for them to stop that because the only thing that they can really use to stop that is their head, and it's hard to move it that quick.
Absolutely, and again, just textbook hockey right there.
Yep.
They call that a Michigan, right, Vinny? Something like that?
Almost, yeah.
Almost Michigan. Puck is now in William Smith territory. We'll get a quick whistle. 5:21 left in this game. 6-0. Plattsburgh Cardinals on top. 37 shots on goal to 12. This one's been pretty good, Vinny.
Yeah, definitely a game to remember for them, and a good one. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
There's only 5 minutes left, but
so
if they're going into another game, the championship game, this is definitely the one that they want to lead them into it.
Absolutely. Puck with the puck, moving this one up. A little bit of miscommunication there. Rugi misses it. Molly Riggy up top. Molly Riggy to puck. Puck, just barely misses that. Deflected by a William Smith player. Riggy up top. Riggy passes it over. Looking for someone here. Shot on goal. Deflected off that goalie's leg. Balfour passing it back to Riggy. Riggy has a little bit of a defensive problem right there.
And that's a penalty on William Smith, it looks like.
Puck's getting a little aggressive. They're going to break that one up. It looks like there might be a little bit of a fight coming up. Just kidding. Puck walks away, and it's all good.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for William Smith, taking probably a boarding call right there. It was a kind of a nasty hit. I think that's why Puck got involved, and now it looks like Puck's going off too.
Wow, double penalty. Double trouble.
Puck probably got I don't see the ref. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think they're about to call it real quick. Interesting though.
Well, he didn't. All right, I didn't see what it was.
I think they're still discussing it. Let's see what happens here. So a quick 4-on-4.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think Plattsburgh should be dominant on the 4-on-4. They're dominant on a 5-on-4.
Yeah, I was going to say this should be curious because again they've been pretty excelsious and they accelerate, I guess, is what I'm looking for in power plays. So we'll see how that goes. Quick update again. There's a minute 40 left in the Cortland Oswego game. 2-1. It looks like that one's going to come down to the wire. Shot on goal there, blocked again by Maddie Stetson. A nice little block right there. That's interesting. Again, it seems like the William Smith team is ready to go at this point, man.
Yeah, it looks like it a little bit. I think that's a big part in their frustration. But it looks like as time winds down on both games here, the stage is slowly being set for the final championship game.
Absolutely, and it will be an exciting one to say the least. McKellar with the block there, right past Stetson's leg. Roughly 4 minutes left. McKellar coming around in. Again, this girl is so quick on the ice. It is insane. McKellar blocking it up real quick.
McKellar is everywhere William Smith doesn't want her to be.
Yes, exactly. Like right there. Breaking this one up. McKellar again all over the ice. Kasperzak out. Urban coming off the bench. Nice little sub in. Got a minute left on the power play. Penalty play, I guess, because they're both penalized. We'll see. Coming up top, William Smith is trying to make something happen here. Looking like for the long shot, a little bit far right.
A little liveliness here from William Smith.
I was going to say, you got 3 minutes left. See what they do. Shot on goal. Again, a little bit far left. See what they come out. Plattsburgh has possession. This pass right there. Francis is going to toss this one down. 3 minutes left, 30 seconds on the penalty. We'll see what they come out with, though. Wow, good defense right there. Francis putting this one back into William Smith territory. William Smith trying to make this pass work. Moving the whole body. Cho's right there, though. Cho has the puck. Pulling it back into Plattsburgh possession. 14 seconds left. 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Francis passes it to Conlon. Conlon open. Conlon for the net. Conlon misses. Francis again behind the net, falling down, slipping and sliding all over the place. Conlon goes right past. He's going to break this William Smith play up.
It's going to be the end on the 4-on-4, it looks like.
Yes. The penalty is over. We are back to full potential. As this game winds down, it is a shootout over in Oswego. Empty net. See what comes out of that one. And again, that one looks like it's going to come down to the wire to choose who plays for the championship. Facette with the puck drop. Facette loses possession. William Smith will have it. Again, that is Ainsley Lonchak coming up here. Has a little bit of possession time. little bit of an opening here. We'll see what they do. Stetson with the block. Another broken up play. Facette trying to get this one out of here, get a little more time off the clock, move this one into victory formation here, Vinny. As time winds down, again, what were your takeaways from this game?
Well, I think this is seriously nothing short of a perfect game for the Cardinals.
Yes.
Everybody did their role perfectly. And I want to point out the forwards on this team are doing such a good job playing both ways. Like I said before, usually if there's a puck going behind the net or even in front of the net, there's usually a center there able to keep up with it, and that's great. And the defense is doing a great job too, blocking a lot of shots.
Shot right there.
Yeah, stopping a lot of opportunities for the Herons here tonight, and obviously any shots that do leak through, the 14 that there has been stopped completely by Maddie Stetson. So.
I was going to say, a brick wall, and again, coming off that injury, that is just refreshing to see. I'm glad she's doing better. Forts is going to ring this one around the net. Just kidding, she passes it back. Morris is open. Morris has the puck. Morris is moving into the territory. Riggy is moving this one. Intercepted, though. Forrest again grabbing this one. William Smith is going to have possession, but they are running out of time here, Vinny. They got to make something happen. Wow, and that is a Cortland goal. There's an empty net. Cortland looks like they were going to walk away with that one.
And I really want to quickly point out here, I just counted to make sure, but the Cardinals goalies, the Cardinals goaltending is just absolutely outstanding. They've combined for 10 shutouts this season. Wow. 10 times they did not allow any goals at all. And most of the other games, it looks like they've only allowed one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's part, that's seriously a huge part of why the Cardinals have had such a good season. 12-1 in the SUNYAC, and I think 18-6-1 overall.
Yeah,
that's absolutely outstanding, and a big thank you to the goalies for that.
Absolutely. So it looks like the game's gonna wind down here. Cho's breaking this one up real quick though. Got 15 seconds left of time. Urban behind the net. Urban looking for someone. Again, looking like they're just trying to wind this one down. Block it so they don't get the icing call. Great play right there. Francis has the puck. Francis is going to hold on to this one a little bit. Just kidding. They're going to go for it. They're going to score. Conlon with the last second score. They're not done.
They are not done. 4 seconds left, and they show that they play to the whistle.
We were just talking about a video again. This team might seem like they're not done. They're checked out. You're up by 6. There's 15 seconds left.
Yep. They wanted to make it 7.
Why not dump that one in the back of the net? You gotta love it, dude. That was amazing.
Right in front with a cross crease pass.
It's like a crazy horse. They just can't stop it. It's just crazy. Wow, what a game. 3 seconds left of regulation, and it looks like this one will wrap up. What a game. There you have it, folks. SUNY Plattsburgh is going to the SUNYAC final, and they will be playing Cortland. Cortland's final score was 2-1. Plattsburgh's 7-0.
Wow.
What a game. A statement there in the end.
Yeah.
Again, you're up 6-0. And you go and dump one in with 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left.
If you have the opportunity, you might as well. You know what I mean?
Playing sports growing up, it was always play to the whistle, and this team did that. A prime example of that. Wow. What a game here, Vinny.
Yeah, absolutely incredible game. Like I said, just really ideal coming from all the players. The forwards did their job perfectly. The defense did their job perfectly. The goaltender, Maddie Stetson, absolutely incredible performance. One of her first coming back from an injury, and a shutout in a playoff game nonetheless.
I was going to say, yeah.
Just absolutely remarkable. And I'm excited for this next game.
I was going to say, you don't see a lot of sports where you have a shutout 7-0 semifinal game.
Yeah.
That is borderline unheard of. I can't think of any off the top of my mind. Again, 40 shots on goal. This offense was cooking. We'll take a look at some of these goals real quick. It was insane, though, as these girls wrap up. Again, thank you so much for viewing with us. We'll take a quick look at that goal real quick. I need you to break this one down, Vinny. Please, if you got a second, because what happened, man? What a game.
Yeah.
Take a look real quick. Take a quick look at this replay. Again, up top, on top of the net.
So it looks like we're going to go through all the goals of the game. So that was
That was early on.
That was the first one. Yeah, I think
Off that
Kasperzak
power
with the tip in off of Francis, I believe, had that first goal. Yeah, that was Francis with the first one. This is the second goal. Another great shot by Kasperzak to put it on net. And that one, I think, was that the one that was tapped in by McKellar?
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah. Another great look by her. Another one here. This is the one McKellar was able to put in.
Absolutely. We'll go down to the sideline real quick with Sylvia. Again, she has some of the girls here. What an explosive game. We'll head out to the sideline.
All right, Sylvia Mania here with Faith Steiner, Bailey McKellar, Emily Kasperzak. How excited are you guys? You guys are going to the finals.
We're really excited. Yeah, this is huge. We're really hyped. This is really big for us, but job's not finished. We got a lot more work to do, but we're just happy with this win today, and we're going to keep it rolling as long as we can.
Yeah.
See you Saturday.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Well, you guys saw that they're super hype. We'll be back here next Saturday for the finals game, and we're so excited. Thank you again. This is Sylvia Mania.
I mean, all smiles, and rightfully so. Yeah. Again, what a game. These girls are happy. They're excited, and you can feel the energy. They're ready to go all the way.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. You love to see how happy they are after that win. And again, I think that's just such a good and promising look for next game against Cortland now, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be, such a good one, and it's such a good sign. Just like last game, coming into this one, an 8-0 shutout. This one, 7-0, one less goal, but what are you going to do?
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I can't really complain.
Take what you get. And one thing I want to add, too, is the girls were obviously happy, but they got off the ice. They're ready to go. It's smiles, and they're celebrating, don't get me wrong, but they're ready for this next chapter. They are hungry for this championship game.
Absolutely. It's definitely clear that they're going to be dominant next game, just like they were this game and the one before, and for the other 18 games that they won this season.
Yeah, I was going to say. And again, I just want to thank everyone for viewing and tuning in today. It's been an honor. Vinny, as always, it's a pleasure working with you.
Great working with you too, Grant.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. And also, again, shout out PSTV for putting this all together. And shout out to everyone streaming and watching and showing this around. We've been doing a great job. Thanks, guys. I think we'll tune out now. I think that's the game.
All right, have a great night.
Hopefully we'll see you guys next week for the SUNY Championship game. Keep tuned. We'll see you guys soon.
They won 2-1 against us. We go.